Saudre, show me the location of the Cutter Joe. The Cutter Joe has moved off since the raid on Maria Moon and has destroyed part of one city. It wasn't my city. Well, it was nearby, but we have no jurisdiction here. We can't execute an order to rescue anyone, for instance. Nor would I. Why not? You are part of a crew exchange, Sir Genoli. Against my judgment, really. But Clark's crew insisted to send you here. He was just following orders. Sent here to make sure we don't cause any more harm than good, until more important men arrive. Don't be ridiculous. She's not savvy enough to be a spy. Or maybe she just acts that way. If Clark wanted to send an actual spy, it would have been someone on their ship with a record of such things. Like Thompson. Maybe so, sir, but I will keep a close watch on her. Here is my plan, Saudre. We will test our crew by going down to the lounge briefly to leave Genoli up here on the bridge. But, sir, she'd have the bridge. Zara, you're not to touch anything except communications. Sir, I will do my duty. It's my planet, after all. This may be a mistake, sir. And it's mine to make. Sir, the pirate ship is still out there. Suppose they come to attack the Luxxin. The pirates have better scanners than ours. If they were going to destroy us, they would have done it by now. Yes, sir. Ah, Saudre, look around and see the glory. Near mass. Hey, pass me one of those Vanguard bars before you scarf them all down. It is a pretty planet, sir. And very dangerous, Saudre. Out there we cannot survive. This world we live in is a bubble. We seek to find new planets because we are Zuri. We must find new worlds to conquer. Yes, sir. We must find avenues of incursion that men before us have not thought of. We are part of the past and the future. Remember that, Saudre. Tell your children that, my friend. I have no children, but I'm the cousin of the original Axler. Welcome to your bar. I am Stembolt, Admiral Nog's special son. Duh. His daughter's my sister, Futurina Kira. Yes, she's a governess. What can I do for you? See that Ferengi over there? He's the son of the first Ferengi in Starfleet. Now an Admiral, Federation. Yes, and my bartender. I see him. He's kind of special, sir. I see. Now we investigate that. Oh, wow, that's terrible. The colony is gone? Yes, Admiral. Bye. What happened, Lettermark officer? Tell me. It appears that a city on the moon and the planet has been destroyed. They want us to go check it out. But we are Zuri, not a police force. Command will want you out there on the double. I see. Indeed, but we cannot work on an empty stomach. I can provide you food and sustenance. Drinks, gentlemen? Very well, we will eat first. Commander, I didn't break it, but the pirates attacked the planet again. Captain, you have a large bar bill you need to pay before you leave. I am Raxler of the 3rd Zuri Garrison. I do not need to pay a bar tab. Put it on the Admiral's tab. That's not how that works. Appears that the Lettermark Admiral will be trapped here with us. Yes, but unfortunately we must signal the Vanguard for help. My grandfather was a Grand Negus, but nobody pays me around here. We better get back to the bridge. Colonel, there appears to have been an attack on a remote Zuri colony. Which colony was hit? Lydios.
Why, that's Sarah's planet. How bad was it hit, Lieutenant Colonel?
The last communication was from a Zuri ship in the area, the Luxxin. The Troilaskian colony has been totally destroyed.
Can you get us there, Morcat?
Our current position? No time flat, sir.
Tell all hands to stand by for battle stations and engage hyperdrive now.
Ordering up warp speed. Colonel, it heated us up like a toaster oven. We're going to have to cool down before we do anything else.
Understood, Mr. Marauder.
Scan.
Mr. Thompson, take us in.
Yes, sir. Mr. Henderson, scan for life sign. I'm not getting anything but in space. Maybe they're magnetospheres I can't begin.
Possibly, but surely the Zuri wouldn't have sent a message to the homeworld without knowing that there were magnetic storms, and that they may be the cause. Unless it's a trap.
Now approaching the Triskull colony, sir. Still no life signs on the southern continent at ground zero. Telescopes trained on the bases in... Oh crap! They're gone. Magnify. Good lord. What could have caused that scarring? It's wider than the mass of the ship. A starship falling out of orbit could have caused that largest scar, but there's no debris of a ship, just a colony. We must go down and see if there's any survivors, sir.
Scan the area from space nearest the planet. Look for any strange ion traces or jet fuel extract that might be found.
Yes, sir. So we got something like hyperdrive trace gases, like someone blasted out of here really fast. But I scanned no deuterium slush or ionized gas. And the Zuri.
Then we can rule out that we're dealing with a known enemy, and that changes things.
Well, that's just wonderful. We have a job to do, people.
Find the ion trail and see if it's something we can track. Sir, we have an unidentified vessel approaching at speed.
Identity scan.
It's Sojourner class. It's the Luxxin, sir. Raxler. Just what we need.
Should we hail them?
Yes, Mr. Thompson, open a channel.
Channel open? They're not biting. I was on the planet once, but I shipped out. They're calling, but they're using your first name. They're calling me Diva. I believe it's someone familiar, sir.
Oh, yeah? Put that heathen on the screen.
We were expecting Raxler of the 3rd Zuri Garrison.
I was, but since when are you allowed to signal from Raxler's ship?
I'll let my host explain, Colonel Clark. Zara was assigned to the Zuri ship last month. I had no idea what it is. It seems peace talks with the Zuri, as we enter the new year 2489, have led to some unusual complications, sir.
Raxler, what is the meaning of this?
It's about an annoying pirate ship out here.
I find that ironic.
Colonel Clark, it would appear that we have a common foe. We should pool our resources in an attempt to discover who did this disgrace to the Zuri, and to your worlds as well.
Raxler, might I ask you why you have Sarah on your ship? And then we can talk about other matters.
Very well, Colonel Clark. You see, the Higashi was flying toward us, and they hailed our vessel. They had an officer on board by the name of Zara Janoli, and she was transported to this world. And since I was going in that direction, I obliged.
I see. Well, then you'll release her, will you not?
Sure. As part of fostering peace between our people, we will send her willingly back to you. Sadre, escort our guest to the shuttle.
Yes, sir.
Now to the business at hand. I have reason to believe that we are dealing with Lydiosian pirates.
Thompson, any more data on that scar on the planet?
Yes, sir. I have determined that it could only have been caused by the impact of a high-energy plasma weapon. A weapon that large could not have been built by the Zuri or our fleet. A weapon that large would blow up the ship's systems, and there's no way the Zuri could have done it. Marquette is correct.
Maybe it was stolen from the Red Angel system. They could have reverse-engineered one of the alien ships. Many of them had unusual weapons.
This could destabilize the region. We cannot allow small rogue elements to get weapons of mass power and use them on a planet.
This is not a job for us. The fleet needs to send in bigger ships. We are a patrol cruiser base ship, and we don't have the manpower or the capabilities to stop such a thing. Continue scanning, Nguyen and Thompson. Try to find out all you can. What if you built a ship that was made for nothing but firing a weapon? Sort of a space cannon. Could such a ship be constructed?
A ship made just for firing such a devastating orbital weapon will have to expend tremendous energy in the doing of it. But it is possible. Well, it appears we have a new enemy, which is more terrifying than the Zuri to contend with. No wonder they're desperate.
We need to file a report to command on this.
Yes, sir.
Why are the Zuri helping us to find the pirates? Are they in danger? Did they make a deal that went sour? We can't know until the pirates return. And when they do, can the Vanguard defend against the powerful weapons they used on the planet?
And worse, we have run out of drawing paper and do not have enough crayons. Oh no. And there's a fly in my ointment, sir.
And I kicked a softball out into the hallway. Asloth, open a channel.
Filling, match set, goal! Open channel. The channel. It is like the lotus blossom opening in the spring, but it is January 2489. I am Raxler of the 3rd Zuri Garrison. What could possibly have taken you so long to open a channel, Clark?
I have a techite at communication.
Understandable. Forget what I said about the pirates just being from Lydios. It is absurd that they could all be from one planet. They are from several planets, and they have built a sizable empire between Zuri space and fleet space. The empire extends now to this dead colony. My superiors inform me that we are trapped, Colonel.
We're trapped, Raxler?
Yes, it appears that my wife Nervok gave the order to investigate. Your coming here was no coincidence. Now reluctantly I must form an alliance with you to find the ship that used the super plasma cannon on the planet.
But Raxler, how did you know it was a super plasma cannon?
We scanned the planet. I assumed you did too. Being a man who looks for the deceptive, like an omniscient detective.
Did your wife approve of this meeting?
She doesn't know. I do not need to tell that nag everything.
Neither do I, Raxler. Tell me what you know and return Sarah, and then we'll talk.
I have no intention of keeping Sarah. As for the things I've not told you, we shall talk of them in a neutral site. I choose that we should meet in my ship's cargo bay.
Very well.
Raxler out. It's a trap.
I know that, but I can go over there with the security team. I'm leaving you in command of the Vanguard. Don't worry about it. Raxler and I go way back. I want you to scout the solar system for that vessel. It has to be out there somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Schmidt, I hereby put you in command. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Oh, it's great to be back. Where's the regulation stuff? The mess on seemed friendly enough until they left with all my belongings. Then they gave me this hideous garb to wear. It was awful, sir. I had many lizards in a suitcase once, but I think Zara may be lying. I'm not lying. Messons normally don't steal clothes. Your ass virginity, maybe. Get freshened up, sir. Yes, sir. Beep, beep, beep. Perimeter alert, Colonel Schmidt. Identify. It's a massive ship, made of everything, sir. And everything? Yes, everything. It has parts of every class in the fleet connected to her hull. It's armed and capable of destroying the colony. I'm getting no action from the main cannon, though. On screen and magnify.
It's the most beautiful ship I've ever seen.
It might be beautiful, but it's also deadly. The ship is likely responsible for destroying the colony. Red alert! All hands to battle stations. The pirate ship is powering up side cannons for firing. Defense shields up. Good. Can't take any chances. The ship is roughly 3 times our mass and 8 times our firepower. The ship has an incredible weapons and shield system.
We are being hailed.
I am Captain Dragon of the Starship Cutter Joe, and I be asking at once for your surrender, fleet ship, and for the surrender of the Zari vessel you got trapped with ye. I'm Schmidt, Colonel of the Vanguard. Surrender is something you should be thinking about. I've only but you destroyed the Troyscale colony, and I have reason to believe that some of you are from the planet too, which is very strange. So what if we did? We got all the material we need. The planet's ours to do with as we choose. You're the one who should surrender. Ye crossed into our sector of space. We would be willing to leave once we determine why you destroyed innocent lives on the colony. We didn't kill any innocents, Colonel Schmidt. We killed only traitors. The innocents are collateral damage. Ye should steer clear of this sector. And just to show you my hospitality is sincere, I've got one away present. A cannonball torpedo has been fired. Damage report. Schmidt, the damage to Deck 6 was extensive. There is a leak in number 8 coolant pipe, and there is serious damage to the pulse wave emitter. In plain terms, we aren't going to be leaving anytime soon. Crap.
Colonel Schmidt, I suggest ye surrender before we make short work of your ship.
The shuttle hasn't reached the Luxxin yet. I suggest we protect it.
Our missile bays 8 and 16 and fire.
You're wasting your time, Schmidt.
Shut him off. Blip, blip, blip. Move him into passive later. We'll be toasted, sir. Do it now. Batteries for missile baits 8 and 16 burned out, and missiles in launch 8 are jammed.
But I once owned an orphan kitten.
Get off me.
I do not find you cute.
The main cannon is primed and ready to fire.
We're gonna die.
Position of the shuttlecraft.
Just reach the Luxxin, sir.
I'm too dashing to die like this.
Now stop it. You're not that handsome.
The shuttle is aboard the Luxxin, sir.
Surrender your vessel, Schmidt, or the next blast will be the last.
Sir, I don't know how you got back on screen. I will not surrender to an imitation pirate. Shut him off again.
How dare ye? Arr.
Colonel Clark.
We meet again face to face.
How long has it been since we met last, Clark?
Several months.
There's been too much of a rift in our friendship.
So, Raxler, why did you decide to have us meet?
Prying eyes cannot hear what I'm about to tell you, that's why. You have a spy in your ranks, Clark. I found the one in mine, and he's presently in command of my ship, even as we speak. The spy is the one you call Sarah.
Sarah's a basket case. She's not a spy, Raxler.
Oh, but she is. Right now, I suspect that my first officer, Sadre, has given up the fight, and that the spy, my gunner, has assumed command.
You mean that there's a fight going on up there?
The fight is between the pirates and both of our ships. My first officer and yours have something in common. They have the sense to know when to fight and when to give up.
Schmidt will not give up.
Don't be so sure, Clark. We know each other better than our crews know each other. Tell me about the pirates. Clark, they are capable of destroying cities. That is why we were lured here. We were ordered here to learn if the rumors of their powerful new weapons were true. Their power is many times that of ours, and as you might have guessed, they'll stop at nothing.
Who are they?
A terrorist alliance, Clark. They're hired killers. Each one is trained in the latest technology.
How do you know so much about these people?
We had an alliance with them.
Alliances are supposed to be monitored, Raxler. So you let your new allies have technology and it got out of hand.
Not anymore, Clark. You see, our leadership has denounced them since an attack on another system earlier. And now they're out for revenge. We did not ally with them anymore.
What do you call them?
The Exiles.
Not the Exiles.
Yes, the Exiles. They're coming to power. The people humans planted on other worlds to hide them from sight have reared their ugly heads again. This time they're back. Damn. At first we assumed the alliance was a good thing, like dealing with Messons, but then we realized it was a double cross.
A what?
They tricked us into thinking they were our allies, but they weren't.
I know what a double cross is.
I have reason to believe that the Exiles are from the other Earth colonies that were banished, and the failed colonies of old.
I take it the Pettia family is still running things on Magoran since we left there.
Pettia is no longer much of a concern with this, Clark. The consequences of the Queen's death have rippled, and led to the fleet being humiliated. No, they're not involved.
Don't keep me in suspense here.
Very well, but I like making a fine mood first. The report from the Zeta-Ret system. I've been there, but what's this about? A complicated mess, Clark. We and the Messons were allies because we assumed their intentions were just, and they were looking out for the interests of the Kingdom of Zuri, but they were on their own agenda.
But the Messons are associated with the Zeta-Ret system for about 70 years, since the time of the Chimera A. You should have guessed that one.
The Draconians, we thought they hated them, would destroy them if they could. It is not something we are going to go around discussing.
Members of your crew were hostile to you. They tried to mutiny, didn't they?
How did you guess? A short time ago, I tossed one such crewman out an airlock for failing to link the comm to your ship. It turned out he was a Messon spy also.
But you think Zara is one too? She's not capable of that.
What? I assumed her flaky nature was a ruse, especially after Sadre brought it to my attention while she was here. Then I thought about it. Suppose she's merely pretending.
You're talking nonsense. Just what exile group do you think she's with?
The new Missy?
Ha! She's batty, but not that much so. But just in case, there's some kind of exile group working both sides, one of us has to go to that star system and check it out.
Exactly. It probably won't be me. I'm telling you this because it should be you.
I'm a colonel of a space patrol ship, not a diplomat. Command would never ask me to do such a mission.
The pirates have linked a boarding ship to our ship. We'll get them. They're coming through now.
Jet, Ivory, and Lug, get over here and scout the vessel out. Yes, sir.
Arr. Get them.
You might be sneaky if you weren't so noisy.
Captain, where you be? These could actually be the stupidest pirates in the universe.
That guy should get a new face mask. I'll remove the one he got. Stop that. I be shafting any ye that gets any more bright ideas. You gotta be mad. Don't you know about pirate code and all that stuff? I don't care. Sanity makes no difference to the people who will get revenge for the injustices served upon us. Our new ships will destroy the precious fleet in a matter of months.
They're exiles. They're exiles from Zeta Ret, better known as the colony of the Nemesian Latori from after the wars. They come back to haunt us.
Back in the 2410s with the Chimera A or B, I think.
Yes, I believe the Chimera A was still in service.
That's right, lady. We were the exiles. But no more will we be the exiles. We shall plunder the galaxy and destroy the fleet and the Zari too. Fat chance. Where's Colonel Schmidt?
We're not telling you.
Arr, you scurvy wench.
Don't you mean, scurvy witch?
Come, my minions. We shall find the commander of the vessel and keel his arse. I don't believe they're actually going to leave us behind. They're incompetent. They seemed pretty powerful when they blasted the ship. But that was different. They're out of their element, and we'll get them. I can overpower them. We had a plan, and I need your help.
Oh, great. I like plans.
Depressurize the boarding chute. Then kill the bad guy guard. Do it, he's an invading pirate.
Oh, all right.
When they get here, boy, they're going to be for a shot.
Bong.
Commander, I done knocked out the colonel.
Excellent. I'll be right there, nar.
Aslas, what are you doing here?
Pirates are taking over the ship, and Schmidt was clubbed on the head when he wasn't looking.
That's just dandy. I thought they were going to leave. We must stop them.
How can we stop those that have a pretty ship and wish to take us over?
Let's move it.
There they are! Get them.
I knew there'd be days like this.
You're making that up, Kimchi.
That's not the point.
Explain this to me.
I can't explain it, Aslan.
Oh, I had my left foot on my right shoe. Oh, security seal off corridor to be. Ivory, I must save you. Oh, he be quite dead, sir. His head is smashed. Idiots! Can we eat soon? I'm getting hungry. What? We must free ourselves. Imbeciles, get Schmidt back here to open that door.
It's playtime already.
Don't come any closer, or I'll be stabbing you.
Oh, I bet you're not the kind of guy that goes around stabbing people for no reason.
I'll give you one. Now ye be finished. Free me officer's head.
He's dead, but okay, security, open the door.
Arrest the remaining pirates.
I surrender.
Traitorous Romulan. This is a kitchen knife, you idiot. At least I could find it. The carving knife had to work. They're actually really stupid.
Toss the pirates in the brig.
Nar. Hail your ship, you pirate scum. I'm John Dark. I ran away from the Academy. What is the meaning of this transmission? As you can see, we have captured your commander, and we intend to make him walk the plank. Nar.
You will surrender your vessel at once, or we will tear it to pieces.
Do as he says. What would a plank be in space? It's something piratey. We make you walk it. Yeah, surrender that overpowered ship to us, or be destroyed. Ship's not mine to surrender. Come and get it.
Raxler and the Luxxin will assist.
You won't get away with this, space cops. Yeah, if we hand him over to the Zuri, we'll probably just let him go.
I have an idea.
Sure was a good idea, sir, letting Raxler have the bad guy.
We have no jurisdiction over them, Mr. Thompson.
The one guy called himself Dark, like our officer.
He's my twin brother.
Oh, that explains it.
Suppose we should rescue him too, or will he be all right? I think he'll be fine.
What do we do with him, sir? Make them walk the plank? No, Sadre, but if we capture the ship, it must not fall into enemy hands. Yes, excellent, sir. But what about the boy pirates? Prepare an escape ship for him. Warp capable. No, please don't send me back. Execute me now. I agree. Execute him now. But Janoli's on their ship as their spy. You won't kill me. Your leader would much rather have me as a prize.
Enough, Terrence's brother. You will be executed.
We're being hailed by the pirate ship. On screen.
I'm Raxler of the 3rd Zuri Garrison. We will take the ship back to Grundahar and dismantle it. It will no longer be a threat.
Raxler has agreed to return me to Terrence base.
And it may completely screw up the timeline, but Dragon is dead. Also, for helping us out, I will send you information on the Numissi mission.
Is there any way to confirm that Dragon is dead?
I don't see how, unless we get his body, put it in the morgue.
Have Mr. Dark come over with his body so we can confirm.
You do not trust me. It is wise. I'll see you around, Clark.
That was him, all right. They did take his liver, though. They probably ate it. With some fava beans and some Chianti.
What's messed up?
Mr. Thompson, position on the enemy ships.
They're gone to warp, sir.
The packet contains information about Henderson's father.
That's weird. I wonder where he'd give us information about that.
You can drop me off at the planet if you want to.
Leaving so soon.
Yeah, these are space authorities. I don't like that.
Get used to it, kid. Helmsman, take us out of here.
You let the Zuri have that ship?
It's probably theirs to begin with.
Oh yeah.
It probably is.
It was a test. They wanted to brag about how awesome they were.
Asloth, what do you want? Are you going to drink your Hathorn Rose drink? No, you can't have it. What? Oh, then why are you just sitting there, watching the bubbles? Suggest you do before all those tiny bubbles are gone and your drink is flat. Thanks for the suggestion. Would you like to talk about the mood you're in? No, I would not. I'm not even in the mood to pick on you today. Oh, I have a sense of things, like when I had a kitten once on my home planet of Rebia. Leave me alone. Can I have your seat? Asloth, your family is on board. I don't want to see my father, and I hate my real name. What is your name? Asloth, go away. I cannot go away. I'm on a starship. James, my real name is James, but I've been Jason ever since grade school. Don't tell anyone I told you. Especially your father. Especially my father. Henderson is not feeling his usual self.
Kimchi, I understand you met the Meson ambassador. Yes and no. We met at a psych convention on Magoran. Bea is brilliant, but he also has a nice butt. He's fully capable of helping us here, Colonel. Or at least helping me. But I promise you that.
Am I to understand that you personally escorted him from Shuttle Bay?
Yes, Daniel, because I'm the counselor.
You think he's cute? No comment. Mesons are diplomatic. It may not be wise to deal with them directly, though. Lattori seems inhospitable. I never thought we would return after what happened last time.
Although we were ordered to open a dialogue with the Mesons because of their radiation crisis after the wars, we can learn from a people like them. Mr. Thompson, they were forced to adapt to a post-nuclear horror.
Well, it's a good thing that pirate ship isn't around here.
Mr. Kerrigan, please fill us in on any information you have on the Meson. Do you have the records of their local bookstores, brothels, and bathing centers also? The Lattori colony was devastated by a nuclear war long ago, but it's gotten worse there recently. The war left only a third of the population alive. Those that survived were forced to adapt to radioactive air, water, and food supply. Lattori and Numissi are aligned, but Lattori's main area is a hazardous, deadly place. This fact may make the mission difficult, sir. When are we to arrive at the planet, Mr. Kerrigan?
We'll arrive in 2 hours.
Very well.
May I be excused then, Colonel?
Of course. You don't need to ask permission from me, Miriam.
Mr. Henderson, come over here a minute. Yes, Major. I understand that your father James is here. Yes, sir. He's here on extended leave. He's surveying, I guess, for the Lattori team. It's a shame that I didn't have a chance to talk with him longer, because he sounded like a pretty bizarre guy. Dad's okay, I guess. I think he's just a little frightened, since the Zuri attacked his ship when he was on a mission to Rebia. That's understandable. Starship life could be hard. You never know when it can be trouble. Maybe that's why he's a survey specialist. You seem to know him well. It's good to know your parents. I never really got to know mine.
Ah, Corporal Henderson's with you, Marar.
Right here, Kimchi. Is there a problem?
No problem. I need him for an appointment.
You are relieved, Mr. Henderson. Thank you, Sergeant.
Jason, let's talk. Skip the formalities.
It's about my father this time, Miriam. He's been nervous since he arrived and was appointed to the Lattori mission. I'm a bit nervous myself, but not for the same reason.
You don't think something's going to happen to him, do you?
That's not it. When my father and I get together, something bad happens to someone, and I'm worried it might. You're just paranoid. If you had to live with Jason Henderson, the son of Messi the Great, you'd have a right to be paranoid. Well, it happened. I rest my case.
You're trying to be less obnoxious. I know you're just trying to impress your father. That's normal. You just won't admit it.
For once, I'd like to get the last word, not just whisper it.
You're not a high enough rank for that. You were demoted back to corporal last month to teach you a lesson about manners. And since there's no convincing Clark otherwise, you're stuck with it for a little while.
That's exactly what I was thinking. And also that you look pretty cute when you do that.
No fraternizing with a counselor. Besides, you've been here long enough to know you don't stand a chance with me. Get out. We are now assuming a very pleasant, less bumpy than usual orbit about the planet Latori. The radiation at the landing site is going to harm us.
How could a society live long in such a hostile environment? It is toxic to life. I wonder what use can we have for making contact again?
That Latori could be of great importance to the Terran colonies for helping planets devastated by disasters. More morbidly, it could make great media coverage.
Poor bastards. They have survived a long time.
Ambassador, how good of you to join us. Have you slept well?
I did, Colonel. The sleeping accommodations were sufficient. Let's get underway. The Mesons of Latori do not take kindly to people hovering over their world.
Mr. Thompson, open a channel to them.
They're ignoring our helms.
Maybe listen to you.
I'll try, but Colonel, they're very jerky to deal with, even for me. We should at least try, Ambassador. Attention, Planet Latori. We bring you greetings from the National United Terran Stars. We seek to learn more about you and develop an avenue of understanding. They're coming in now. I am Canriel of the planet Latori. Why do you return to us, Bear? What scheme are you plotting now? I haven't pulled a scheme, Canriel. This time it is a gesture of goodwill, I assure you. My people have been the shame of your alliance for many years, and your people forced the alliance after you betrayed us. Your people destroyed our society, and you now seek to be friendly. You're a fool, Bear. I don't do that anymore, Canriel. These acts were decades ago. You must believe me. I'm being sincere. This is a first for you, isn't it? I will talk with the Terran Stars, only if you promise to stop promoting the degradation of our society. Canriel out.
It seems that we have something to discuss before we go further, Ambassador Bea. Something very curious. Why did this Canriel hate you so much?
We haven't told you much about the Latori Mesons, Colonel. Please enlighten us. We would have been able to avoid it had Canriel not assumed power there. They're bitter about being shortchanged a few months ago. I don't blame them, really, since we sold them weapons to win their civil war. It's not my choice, but what my superiors did. My God, that's terrible. It's time to hear the whole story from you.
You can explain it to us. I'm going to ask Dr. Lancaster to join us. Schmidt, Bea, come with me. Thompson, you have the bridge.
Yes, sir. Canriel is now the leader of the Latori Mesons, and apparently upset over the mistreatment of his planet. Had I known it was Canriel, I would have never taken on this mission, Colonel Clark.
What did your people do exactly?
My people sold them the means to destroy their enemies. The WMDs were the final product in our long-standing partnership. The last shipment ensured that both sides would destroy one another, and they did, quite effectively.
Your people killed many on a planet you were cousin to, only because you were arms traders making a deal. I find that immoral.
But humans are a warlike species, as much as we hate to admit it. Our history is replete with schemes and counter-schemes by spies, traitors, and patriots.
But we grew out of that barbaric stage centuries ago, I thought. Mass destruction weapons are illegal.
We stopped, Doctor, but we'll pay the price if Canriel has anything to say about it. So, there's nobody to blame but you. Your people did this horrible thing to your colony, and now this is some twisted history lesson. How could you do such a thing? And you lied to us about it.
All right, everyone. That'll be enough bickering. Bea, you know what you did. How we must correct it.
I agree. What we could do? Well, we could try and contact them again. We did feel guilty in a way. We forced ourselves upon their weak and war-hungry culture, long before the devastation months ago.
Blackmail. You ruined them like they was lowly pond scum. Disgusting.
They were lowly pond scum until we helped them. With Swen in command, we may have had a chance, but now Canriel's in control, and the power play has changed, and the cards show a different suit.
Okay, this is how it goes. For now, Bea, I want you to find a way to get Canriel to simmer down, so that we can talk peace. We will wait to have you sent back to your people to be punished. We will have to hold you in the brig after the mission, I'm afraid. If it fails, you might be there even sooner.
I understand, Colonel.
Good. Everyone, you're dismissed. Mr. Kirijan, we're going to reopen negotiations with the Latori Meson shortly. I've looked over our orders from the General, and think that we should try again, even though Ambassador Bea has botched the first attempt. Yes, sir. I want to make the Latori Mesons as comfortable as possible. Kirijan, is it possible to bring them aboard face-to-face without posing a danger to the Vanguard? I don't think the radiation they've been exposed to is catchy, but if their clothing and sweat is radioactive, it poses a risk to the crew. Then we have to watch out for them. I want radiation suits to keep them from causing a problem to us, but also to keep them confined to a small area of the ship. They need to be monitored.
The security people will get right to work. But just in case, I don't want anything to happen. As tactical officer, I should be ready for anything. Yes, we should.
I thought I went to a Meson theme park once, but I was dreaming. Okay, Mr. Kirijan, you and Marar begin working on the suits we have. Meeting adjourned.
It appears we have the right equipment on hand, as is. Some simple modifications will make the radiation suits work. Instead of keeping the radiation out, it'll keep it in.
Yes, but first we must make sure there's no possibility of leakage. The suits would be confining to the wearer, but they are not too uncomfortable, I think.
I bet I would be isolated inside a suit where I couldn't touch anything or feel it. It's like going on for a walk outside a ship in a bulky spacesuit, and I'd hate that. I don't know why James Messy himself, the old man, sent me out on this mission. We don't even know if the Latori will like the idea of being confined to a room or a spacesuit. They might not, Sergeant, and then we'd be out of a job. That's not going to happen, Major. How can you be so sure? I can tell. I have faith in Colonel Clark and my staff, that's why. I wish I were so optimistic, Major Morar. Hey, is that suit ready? Yes, it's finished. You may take it to the lab for tests. Okay, I will. The Messons have cut off comm with the Terran colonies, and a fleet of their ships is headed this way.
We don't know what will happen upon their arrival. I want to protect the planet Latori if they attack. Maybe they'll think twice about it if we defend them. You think that the Messons would suddenly attack their old colony? I don't know whether we should start assuming the worst just yet. What if they just come to find out about the rumors about those illegal brothels, which cater to less than orthodox behavior?
That might be one reason, but I doubt it's the only one. I don't know what to assume. We believe they're after Bea, and you were ordered to protect him. That's why we have the Vanguard out here. I kind of like the guy, Colonel. Mr. Schmidt?
Him too, but I mean Bea. I kind of thought he was cute or something. But now he's just another corrupt arms trader. Is that all there is in this universe? You're the counselor, Kimchi. You figure it out. But really, I doubt everyone is sleazy. There are many people who are not. This crew, I hope, are not too sleazy. I need a drink, but coffee keeps me awake. I need something potent, like a Nefari latte.
I'll join you later. Did you bring the item? I did, per my commander's instructions. Ah, plausible deniability. Thank you for your patriotism. Get out of me sight before I change my mind. Nice working with you, and the original Messon. Of course, me boss practically founded the sector. Called it Raquette. You don't look much like a weird loon. I'm not, but from the mob planet. I don't care. What a cold-hearted bastard.
Ambassador Bea, let me in.
He's not responding.
Computer, locate Ambassador Bea.
He's headed for the shuttle bay. Canreel's there, too.
No way to transport there. Let security team down there.
Shouldn't have issued them quarters, sir. Well, now we know. Let's get going. So, Bea, you've come. Have you come to die? I have no patience for letting the likes of you live. No, I've come to help. It's my duty to help your people. We were young cadets on that world at one time. We were friends from two worlds torn apart. Our people were to blame. I came so that we could strike peace with the Terran and form a true alliance to better our worlds. Much has happened in those years since. I've grown powerful and yet empty. If there is to be peace, then why must we drag the Terran stars into it? This is our world. We don't need them. I have a radiation suit. The crew of the Vanguard has such suits. You can come with me and we can talk with them. We can strike a deal with them for the suits. Possible radiation cleansing medicine. I do not believe you. So what'll it be? I will take the Vanguard myself and speak with them after I capture the ship. Wait a minute. Did you really think you were going to survive this meeting? Well, in the immortal words of Linda Day George, a scream queen from the 70s. Bastard. Bastard. Stop that. This instant.
Ambassador, what are you doing? It's too late. He's dead. How could you kill that man?
One man's barbarism is another man's choice, Terran. I do not care about diplomacy. Is the Terran fleet a bunch of fools? Whose orders were you following when you did this, Colonel?
Since you have wantonly killed Bea, this meeting is over. Unless you want to stay here and face the Messon fleet, which is poised to attack the planet soon.
How did you know about that? Did Bea tell you? He lies. Well, not anymore. His brains are all over the cargo deck.
You won't keep the knowledge of the fleet secret. You know of it anyway. It's going to be here in 5 hours.
I don't care. Let the Messons destroy us. It's what they meant to do months ago. Guards, I grow tired. Let us get out of here. Clark, we'll be taking his shuttle.
Alert the ambassador's people to come and get the body.
Can we toss this guy in the brig?
Unfortunately, we have no jurisdiction here. He murdered the guy on my ship, though, and he should take the body.
Ah, yes, draconian rules.
These people are well and truly screwed.
Get off my ship. Status of the fleet. Tactical says the Messon fleet is comprised of 15 vessels. They're Carla-class warships, and they're just arrived, sir. They're in comm range.
Hail the lead vessel, Mr. Carrigan.
I'm Wilhor, leader of the Messon fleet. Oh, it's you.
I'm Colonel David Clark of the Terran Stars. How can we assist you, Wilco?
I want Ambassador Bea in my custody as soon as possible. He's failed in his mission.
Your people sold the weapons that destroyed the Latori colony city, and he's dead.
Did you kill him, Colonel?
No, the leader of the Latori Messons, Canriel, did it.
Ganriel. As I expected. Return the body to us now. And leave the planet to us.
Stand by. Where's the body, Mr. Thompson?
The Messon ship has it, and they left us, sir.
I had a ship once. It was a model of the Enterprise from Star Trek. I hurled it across the room thinking it could fly, and it broke into a million pieces.
Wilcor, we don't have the body. I can tell that. Wilcor went away, but now he's come back. We only ask that you leave us. I know you want to help here, but you know you can't. Good day, Clark.
What a smug, arrogant SOB. Tactical display up, Mr. Thompson.
The Messons are coming. Their thermal displays are up, and they're fully armed.
That is what they say. I had a pebble in my shoe once.
Colonel, we're not going to let him kill the Latori Messons, are we?
My hands are tied, Schmidt. I have to obey the twisted side of my conscience. Without Bea, we can't really make the negotiations stick. And with him, he was a problem. Now the Messons have come with the means to destroy what little the Latori have left.
I have found that an ant farm with a hole in it will not keep the ants.
Someone get Asloth some Horrell depressing drink. He's too happy all the time.
That wouldn't work. My wiring is different. Forget it then.
Someone using Latori codes is calling you, sir. It's Canriel. Open the channel, Mr. Carriage. I'm boxed in here, and I hope it's the shuttle. I cannot get to it. You must save me, Colonel.
I can't save you, Canriel. I regret that, but I can't interfere with your affairs any longer. Besides, you left blood all over my cargo bay.
You would leave us to die. You're insane.
He's frightened, Colonel. It might be the only humane thing to do for him and his people. He murdered Bea, Kimchi.
And he wears a toupee.
Kimchi, escort Asloth to sickbay.
But I.
Just do it. Make up your minds, humans, or I will die and your mission will fail. Colonel, surely we could render some aid.
Mr. Thompson, fire off an armed drone to the scene and make it chase off the troops.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Colonel. We will talk now.
Colonel, call from Wilcor. He's very angry.
You have violated the laws of your precious Terran fleet, Clark. How dare you send a robot down to chase us away from Canriel?
And you, sir, have violated ours. Personally, I would never chase your men, but the alternative was far too much a problem for me. You understand?
Canriel is headed for your vessel. What do you intend to do with that murderous Luxxin?
I will send him to the authorities on the planet, as this is out of my jurisdiction. But I'm willing to bet that your ships are in direct violation of your own space laws, because you sent others to kill him.
What would you have me do, Clark? We cannot allow assassins to go free. He blatantly killed Bea, one of our best ambassadors, before your very eyes.
Bea was trying to make amends for your government's mistreatment of the Latori.
But,
Surely his sacrifice was not in vain, and I intend for it to mean something, Wilcor. We intend to save this planet, and you would be just the person to help us. Think about that, Wilcor. Screen off!
his ship is backed off, Colonel.
It seems we've given him a few insights to ponder.
He doesn't like the results. This Wilcor is without honor, shame, or principles.
Too bad for him. Now, as for the other matter at hand, Lieutenant Thompson, how did Bea get one of our radiation suits?
I don't know, sir. Still checking into it. I don't know how that would have happened. I got someone here who has a few words for you, sir. It seems Major James Henderson took it upon himself to speed along the talks by supplying Bea with one of our radiation suits and a shuttle and access codes to the computer to get him through security.
Is that true, Major?
It is, Colonel. I wanted to do just as Morar deduced, but not to hurt anyone. I never thought Bea would be killed. You must believe me.
I believe you, Major. But just because I do does not make the act any more or less a detriment to the peace process. You're hereby confined to quarters until further notice.
Yes, Colonel. You may not leave yet. Sir, I understand what I did. I couldn't help it. All my life I've been running, fearful of the past and of others.
I think you should come to see me when this is over, Mr. Henderson. That is acceptable. Confine him to quarters until this is over.
Thank you, Colonel. Kimchi, I want you to go with him.
Yes, sir.
Colonel, I'm sorry.
You have nothing to feel sorry for, Corporal.
For my father, I could have warned you.
I'd like you to do your job for now.
I do my best, sir.
It's good to hear. Schmidt, do you concur?
Yes, sir. Henderson has matured a little. I think we all need some rest, but maybe he needs it more than we do. How about a little break in his rotation? Oh, thank you, sir. Good night. It's after midnight. Of course, sir. Kind of rhymes with me. You were never like that, Schmidt. Yeah, I was just saying that as an expression. I should probably just go to sleep now.
Yes. Dismissed.
So, Colonel Clark, I've come to you willingly.
This is our cargo bay. You and I can talk here, so why would the Messons want to kill you?
On the home planet of Latori, murder was punishable by death. I was selfish in not allowing myself to die. I killed because of my anger. I could not bear the thought of letting Bea live after what his people did to us.
Your return still doesn't excuse your actions. You have to learn to be sane again.
But it's not so easy, Clark. Our planet was cheated when we almost destroyed ourselves. We could no longer live. We are dying. Our people will be wiped out within the next years. Maybe there's a way to help the Latori and allow the Nemesis to see the error of their ways.
This task is too big for just one ship from the Terran colonies. We need to work overtime, and time is what the Vanguard doesn't have. But we've made the first step, and if we can get the Meson commander named Wilcor over here, I might have a way that we can sort it out.
I will not talk to Wilcor. He is weak, like Bea was. I only trusted you because your power is greater than theirs. You could destroy them.
No, I refuse to help you destroy anyone else. Even if I could destroy them, I wouldn't. It's not ethical.
Then what good are you to me? This is stupid. I would rather die than listen to your lies.
I just thought I'd let you know that Wilcor is just itching to bring his men to kill you. If you go down to the surface alone, you'll die.
Yes, that's right.
He'd let his own people be killed to prove he was right. Some people are so stubborn.
All right, I'll stay. You talked me into it.
Excellent. I'll make sure you're well cared for during your stay.
I despise the smugness of this ship. I heard that. You insane bunch of beep.
So tell me, James, what is this fear about?
It's hard to explain, Kimchi. I've always felt it. So it's like I hate others, but it turns out I fear they hate me.
In the early days on Earth, people used to fight each other over race, ethics, religion, and other now mundane things. People feared them as they would the unknown. But you fear others in general. Even though there was a Zuri pirate raid on your ship that you served on in the past, you weren't afraid then.
I'm crazy, I guess. Maybe I should give up serving in the Terran colonies.
I wouldn't go that far, James. Just relax and quit thinking about your fear of others. What makes us human? Differences. Title drop.
He died because of me.
Now it's Bea you're talking about, isn't it?
Yes, I'm so sorry. It happened last time, too, back on the Starship Hong, when the officer died because he had a seizure. I could do nothing to save him. I had been so paranoid about the negotiations I lost myself. And soon I found I hated everything and everyone around me.
Your sincerity seems genuine.
I am sincere, except that I altered my own medical files when I came on board, and the command files, because I was ashamed of what I did.
And nonetheless, you shouldn't have forged records.
You'll keep it confidential.
It will be. But this is a military-owned vessel. And if you plan to endanger yourself or the crew or the ship, I must report it to the colonel.
You play a hard bargain, head shrink.
Dr. Lancaster to my office. Medical emergency. I've got to lay off those hypnosis programs. I've sedated him for the time being, Colonel. His collapse in my office was quite bizarre. You did the right thing in calling us. It appears that James Henderson has a pathological disorder, though that's genetic. He might have intended to do exactly what he did, sir.
And the fainting smell.
In my professional opinion, he's not as bipolar as his son. That isn't saying much. Is there any chance that his condition will threaten the mission? It already has threatened the mission, sir. A man is dead. But Major James Henderson doesn't have much of a remarkable file. In fact, he's been given most of his awards through unusual circumstances. His luck is uncanny, sir. The problem is that it'll get worse. The disorder could distort his already paranoid behavior. If it were to grow worse, it would be a problem for the mission. He's prejudiced of the Latori and the Mesons, and he hates to admit he loves his son, but is racist too. What is the nature of this disorder, besides the racism? The disorder excites the emotional and cognitive centers, making the patient have bouts of depression or extreme joy, or do unexpected things for no apparent reason. No more unusual than our Henderson. As you know, he's also like his father, and it's inherited. But he's our officer, and his father's not. But the only way either James or Jason kept it in the service is either luck or bad planning. The fleet was terribly desperate for volunteers when we launched. We took anyone. As for James, it might have been prudent for command to tell us, but there's that confidentiality thing. I think a danger to the ship warrants breaching that confidence.
Doctor, what's going on here? Is Dad dying or something? Is this a real emergency?
That isn't very nice. No, he's not dying. He's a bad case of an old ailment that has been thought eradicated with the advent of contact with Tamarellian medical science, the mood disorder bipolar manic state.
And I thought he just liked me when he spanked me, all the way into adulthood.
But you liked it?
That's the pity. Now what are we going to do?
I've asked for his unaltered medical file. I have to wait for it to get here. Understood. I would like to concentrate on our guest from Latori for now.
Our guest is getting a bit impatient, sir. I could not live forever in this contraption you rigged for me.
Actually, you could.
Easy for you to say, smartass.
My name is Dark, not Smartass.
Oh, excuse me, Dark.
Now let's keep civil, gentlemen. I think we can come to an agreement here. Canriel, would you agree to meet with Wilcor right in this room?
I will, as long as he doesn't leave a hand on me, Claude.
I promise you, he will not. Mr. Thompson, bring Wilcor to the room now.
Colonel, I see you're much shorter than you appear on screen. No offense.
None taken, Commander Wilcor. I'd like you to meet the leader of the Latori face to face, so here he is.
Ah, so you're the one that killed Bea. It was necessary. He was a fool, and a fool cannot be expected to live long on my world. My fleet hovers over the planet as intimidation. But then there are other matters to attend to. For instance, I'm willing to deal with you on the condition that you surrender your fleet to me. You're mad. I'm not going to surrender, even if I promised it to you. So what? Things change. That's it.
Damn, this was a setup. Clark to security.
Okay, stop this argument now.
I'll destroy you, Wilcor.
You two knock it off, or I'll be forced to make you watch my antiquated collection of My Little Pony Season 1 until you go insane.
You wouldn't dare.
I can make him watch the newer stuff from after Friendship is Magic, but that would be worse.
They can cool off here, but we'll return to our stations. Seems there's plots within plots here.
Mind if I join?
Not at all, Kimchi.
I was with your father when he got out of control, and I now understand why. He was fearful that something would impair his judgment, and that's exactly what happened. You have to be strong for him.
He's a sick bastard, isn't he?
Yes, your father is sick, but he always has been. As long as he takes it easy and has medical attention routinely, he'll be fine. You needn't worry, Jason.
Do you think he's to blame for what happened?
He might be prejudiced, but we can't charge him for what happened to Bea.
I wish I had seen it sooner.
Don't trouble yourself. The here and now is what's important.
I wish it just never happened. I wish I hadn't been raised in such a stupid environment. I thought I was the cause of Dad's trouble. He blamed me enough for everything. Now that's empty words. It turned out I was suddenly less the problem. It changed me, Miriam. It changed me.
We've been through this before, Jason. It's going to take some time to get used to it. It was never your fault. Stop torturing yourself. It's all others will expect of you. So just be you, Jason.
Don't believe it. Don't want to be mature.
Can I play with that?
No, it's mine.
But I want to. It can make words in a computer. I like words. I had an antique spelling game once.
Asloth, don't touch that.
A toy. This is Asloth making a log entry.
Yes, go get the toy, Asloth. He's easily amused.
Ooh, a toy.
What's the word, Colonel?
The command attaché to the system informs you that the Messons have broken it off with the Terran fleet and the Zuri fleet. They will not explain why. He's ordered us to leave at once to render aid to the planet command. He didn't say why.
Are we going to do that now?
Mr. Kerrigan, prepare to lay a course out of the solar system.
We aren't really leaving, are we?
You know me too well, know the trick.
You look like a man with a lot on your mind. Do you have an anvil on your head, or are you just stressed?
Today I found out my father's not just a jerk, but also was an illness. But that he was a danger to the ship. It's very confusing.
Ah, like when you find yourself in a room full of modern art, where everyone says it's cool and it clearly sucks. Kind of. What, Asloth? You seek the truth, Henderson. It will set you free.
You want me to admit I was afraid of what might happen to me? I was selfish and I saw those things my father did me. Is that it?
You are not your father. You are different. However, I am a techite.
You've been playing Kimchi's VR counseling program again, haven't you? Well, stick to being a techite, not a counselor. I'm just afraid Father's going to make this even worse than it was before.
And you hated being demoted to corporal.
Yes, lost.
He's just picking on you, Mr. Henderson.
Well, he does not smell any worse than you.
Yes, lost.
It may not come as a surprise to you, but I'm going to disobey orders now.
So, Colonel, what's our next move? We have 2 prisoners and an arms sale, which was halted indirectly when Canrail killed Bayo.
I'm aware of these facts, Sergeant. I'm holding this meeting because of some strange new evidence. It is strange it came from Mr. Henderson, that is. No offense intended, Jason.
What evidence does he have? Colonel, the Latori's not a Meson colony anymore. I'm willing to bet that the plot they conjured up with the Messons is a means to an end. Neither side is trustworthy. I agree, so what do we do about it? Why do we bother with Latori anymore? Latori has weapons that could destroy passing ships, if they take that fleet in the deal. And they also have that metal we took last time. We couldn't have destroyed the only quarry a few months ago. Even if you're right, how does that help us render aid to them? They'd be classified as terrorists. Once there's a formal hearing on the matter, nobody will be allowed rights to docking on Latori, and there'll be a blockade.
It would be in our best interest to side with the Latori people.
They are who we came to protect.
Are you saying that we could defend them on a moral technicality, Henderson? How do you propose we convince the Messons of this? On the other hand, sir, we might be able to. The Latori asked for Terran assistance months ago, and since then they have made no formal refusal. If Canriel and his followers demanded political protection under Founding Colonies Constitution Treaty, say by wanting admittance, then we'd be obliged to protect them. Mr. Dark, are you saying we should invite them into the United Terran Stars?
That's exactly what I was going to say.
No, it wasn't.
It was too.
It was not. Stop stealing my ideas. Okay, I get the idea. Let's go with our plan. This new evidence may be weighed in accordance with the Terran fleet laws. I cannot sit idle and ignore a chance to save the peace mission. We will return to the planet at once.
So, Wilcor, do you believe the Terrans?
I do not.
No, me neither. They're probably going to shoot us. They've got people in high places, you know. Many fleets and ships to destroy both our worlds.
Many weapons to buy.
The Colonel has a plan for your people. He said he could give you amnesty if you stopped plotting to blow each other up. I knew your old leader. Swen would have wanted you to make peace. You saw us as primitives,
I remember you. Your faces were clear.
I'll bet. Go on.
The death of Swen's husband was shocking, but her death by the assassin was also as shocking. We didn't think he was one of us.
I was trying to teach my officer a lesson. I'm sorry I misled your people back there.
I understand that order of battle. When we have young officers, we must test them.
So here we are. Think about it, Colonel. I got his attention.
Good. All I have to do is convince the other side.
It appears that we are not so unlike, Clark. I've known shrewd men in my time, but you're second only to a man of my knowing. His name is Raxler. So, Clark, I have time to ponder my plans while on your break. I was fed, and I was not tortured. It was humiliating. But just for the sake of good diplomacy, I wish to resume talks with Canriel.
What? I thought you were going to sell it to the highest bidder.
No, I've decided not to sell them the fleet. I've decided to keep it instead. I hope we can be honest. I realize that we can be truthful now. And I no longer blame Camriel for the death of Bea. Who cares about him? I'm going to come over in peace. Win your wish.
Well, when you're ready, let's do that.
We've decided to talk, Clark. I called Canriel shortly after our talk. We have nothing to hide anymore. My new friend is misinformed. It was I who called first. It was me, but it makes no matter. We've admitted to cheating our own people, and now we have to make amends for it.
Trying to sell them your fleet didn't help matters, Wilcor. But it was your intent all along. Now I see the big picture.
We needed a witness to this moment, Clark, and you proved just fine.
You murdered a man for the secrets and lies. You're both disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
We are different than you, and therefore we act without using our soft moral stance. You see, we're like children.
But if they're children, they were about to wipe out all life on that planet. What do you suggest we do? Spank them?
Yes, Mr. Schmidt, their society doesn't operate like ours. Now, however, we know what to expect from Wilcor and Canriel, and they'll remember next time not to play games of chance.
Now what do we do?
Canriel, how about your people become a protectorate planet under the laws of the Terran colonies? You can then rebuild your society, maybe even work together to solve the radiation problem. It's a big planet down there.
That sounds all right by me. I will inform the people of the talks.
There's a caveat, however. You are no longer allowed to sell arms to each other as terrorists.
Well, Colonel, I can't do that. We'll go bankrupt. I agree to the terms. All right, then. We'll just have to do commerce the legal way, I guess.
Now let's begin. They're finally agreeing on something.
Captain Esri Locarno would be proud of us.
Indeed.
I just hope we don't have to come back and fix things in another 70 years.
Hello, Dr. Lancaster. Jason, he's awake. When will he be back at his feet?
Shortly. I hear Colonel Clark has taken your plan to heart. Must feel pretty good to know that you could help out, and now you know what working in a team is like.
Yes, Doctor. It's exciting to know I help things work. And it works better to not act like a jerk all the time. But I don't know if I'll give it all up just yet. Jason, my boy, so I hear you helped out with something. I suggested we reopen peace talks with Missy and Latori, Dad. We saved them from more years of struggling. That's great, really. I owe you mean that. So, I also hear that my marbles aren't as skewed as I thought. Is that correct, Doctor?
I've made sure your marbles are accounted for me.
Very good, Doctor. So what's wrong with me? I've done bad things because of my illness, right?
It doesn't make things happen, James. That's a cop-out. No, you meant to destroy the peace talks, but your ailment made it worse. Now you better save your strength for the shuttle ride to Maria Tersa. No getting worked up over nothing.
Yes, Doc, I promise.
Stop calling me Doc, please.
You did nearly destroy the peace talks, and I fixed it. I actually got to save the planet. I can't believe it. What do you think, Father? I can't believe you tried to save that planet. But I know why you had to do it. Something to prove to me. Thank you.
Where did that come from?
No explanation. I want to get the last word. That's all. Dad, good luck. You'll need it. Doctor, so long.
Major James Henderson, according to the rules, you must be put under observation, and then receive treatment for your ailment when you get to Maria Tersa. And when you're fit, stand trial for court-martial. You will be escorted by one of my officers.
I'll take it.
Corporal Jason Henderson, you may escort your father to the shuttle bay, and on the mission to the station. You may not have the last word. Let's negate that to the last log to my log entry.
Thank you, sir. It looks like you're now depending on me for a change. Father, now don't worry. We'll have several hours to discuss this while the shuttle approaches. Oh no, commit me now. You lobotomy, please, Doctor.
Well, I suppose since Jason proved himself, he can get his rank back.
We'll see, Mr. Schmidt. Usually our missions don't work out so well, but this one did. You called for me, sir. To thank you for the efforts on the mission. I thought you'd appreciate it.
Surgeon only on a mission. It's been a little bit strange here.
Yeah, something's not right. Surgeon only at a mission I could sit at the calm. My God, his ego is going to get bigger with all this. gonna fall. Watch that last step, man. It's a killer. You would laugh at you. What's going on? I see you found the foxhole Team C left us. I wonder what other surprises our friends have in the woods. No telling, Dark. We have to find them before sundown. Where's Gretchen? I don't have any idea where she is, Jan. She's too much for my taste. You're just being silly. I think she's okay. That's because you like her. Oh, shut up. Yeah, sure. He likes her. Watch out for that. Team C said that. It's safe to assume that it was Team C, yes. They're very close to catching us. Could we set a trap for them, eh? We wouldn't know where to look. The foliage is thick, but I think they must be a kilometer ahead. They might even be back at camp. Use the sensor pods until they get closer to see if they're onto us. But if we use the pods, we're cheating. Not if our guide is really a ruse. Just what the hell are you doing? I'm going to create a distraction out of this twine to make them think that we've already moved on. What I wouldn't give for an ice-cold glass of water! Man, it's humid out here.
Yes, and there are many eyes in the trees. The rest of our party let us scout on ahead, and I think we should find them soon. The water is also cool and refreshing.
Well, it would be nice to have some water up here. Hey, what are they doing down there? Hey, wait, it looks like they're cheating by accessing a computer.
Computers are forbidden inside the training grounds. I wonder what they're up to. I bet it's not good. We must alert our friends.
She goes, shush, you want him to hear?
No, not especially. We should double back to the others.
Colonel Clark, come in. It's been a long time now. Indeed it has. This being apart crap gets me antsy, does it you? Yeah, sure, but I'm not waiting in anticipation. The call of the command planet brings back a hell of a lot of old memories. The class of 2463, your class. You go in a civilian and come back an officer and a gentle person, they say. I hope Dark and Asloth realize what they signed up for in the contract. It should prove to be quite a challenge for you, Clark. Without those two, you'll be on your toes more often. Oh, will I? I've called you here for an important mission, Colonel Clark. The Zuri are in dire need of new planets. As their main planets orbits a red star that has flares, and they live in a dome. This schematic shows the location of Grundahar, a location in the Zuri recon colony. We didn't realize this when the colony was settled, but the solar flares are increasing in their usual cycle. I didn't know that. Nobody told you. I can imagine why. Command doesn't think much of us. Command doesn't believe that you should have such an insane crew, Diva. I told them that you are worth something to the fleet, but it looks like I must prove it to them. We'll prove we're useful, General McLeon. Ma'am, your ship is ordered to the planet to find out just what the Zuri plan to do about this catastrophe. You're not serious. Oh, so you are then. A spy mission to Zuri's recon outpost sounds like the ideal job for a certain upstart lieutenant I recruited. I was going to pick Marquette Thompson, but since that's whom you must be referring to, I won't pick for you. Have Nu Yin go with him. We know some factions amongst the Zuri separatists commit piracy, but we're hoping more peaceful leadership is still in place. If they can't perform this mission, talks that we're having with their leaders will be without evidence. We need to learn more about them. Why Nu Yin? Because she's the most unlikely to get caught, and she can keep him out of trouble. I want your team to go on a cargo ship outfitted with a special stealth drive that will get them there in a day. Yes, ma'am, I accept the mission. I just don't know how well Thompson will take it. Badly. Dismissed.
Okay, let me get this straight. Team C was cheating by using a drone to gain footage and needed time on the Alpha course. Team D followed C, sending out Asloth and Hagenruder to scout on ahead. Kerrigan, Nimadmaf, and Lou got lost trying to find Asloth and Hagenruder using a crude distraction. Did I miss anything? I sure hope not, because you're all completely crazy.
Wasn't my fault. I was put in the wrong outfit.
You wanted to be in Team C even though they cheated, and we'll have to retake the test.
I would rather have cheated and gotten lost with Dark and a strange sun reader. It would have worked had the Force led less human.
Where did you get such an idea?
I heard that it was supposed to be able to see the auras of people gone on ahead, like a footprint reader.
Shut it, Team C.
I told him, sir. I had no idea that someone else had tampered with the computer that gave us hints before we began.
Hey, Kerrigan, you should check to see if the warranty on your brain is expired. Don't believe everything you read, yeah?
I suggest you explain yourself, Branovich.
Yes, sir. We fixed the computers in the library complex to give out false information. And then we set up a computer virus to erase our work.
You better fix the computer system. Damn it. I thought you had more marbles than to pull such a stupid stunt. So far, your leader hasn't said a thing, though. I find that odd.
You can't prove it for me.
Why, I should give you all KP duty and garbage duty. It'll be all a-holes and elbows as you lean down to pick up all the garbage. Dismissed!
These are your orders.
Have to do what, sir? That's crazy, sir.
I know it's nuts, but I'm counting on you. It's to prove us useful. Our command is going to pull the plug on our service. Over the past year, we haven't been as nasty or mean or even arrested enough bad guys to suit the brass.
But everyone in the fleet is screwed up as we are.
Don't you remember how that Curran friend of yours acted that time? Heck, if I thought it was all going to end up bust, I would have never signed up for the job. Curran has his duty, and we have ours. The mission will stand. We must also find out if Zuri women are really as lascivious as the rumors imply.
I will try to find out and sneak covertly. I will not fail you.
Up to it.
What was that rumor about, Marquette? Don't tell me you actually believe Zuri girls are more sexual than others.
It's ludicrous, although worth a look. Priming attitude jets and breaking orbit.
You know, it's the same thing for Asian girls, several centuries ago. Because they were different, everyone assumed they were horny or something. But we're not any more promiscuous than European females.
I suppose there hasn't been much of a change in that direction. Ready for departure.
That's true, but you think men would grow up after all these years and stop acting like adolescent sex-crazed animals?
I didn't mean to offend. You seemed bitter, and here we go.
No offense taken, but just keep your pants on. I mean...
Yes, ma'am.
Well, we survived, sort of.
Yeah, I can't see the same thing for the ship. I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. I don't want to cause it to crash. Someone's coming. Fair weather greetings, strangers. Have you come here for refuge? Is your ship damaged totally beyond repair? What I mean is, do you need assistance? I am Marquette of the Magoran colony. My friend and I are looking for trade goods. Our ship was damaged in flight, and we'd like to be repaired if that's possible. I am called Raj 23, and this is my assistant. We are a ship technician.
We would be honored if you would help us fix it. Can you direct us to a place to eat and to trade in the meantime?
And you are?
Sorry for imposing. I'm new to this planet. In another timeline, I'm called Kestra.
You must introduce yourselves. Do not dishonor the Zerdi caste family system. Now that we know, we will maintain formal stance.
The station is really stuffy, Thompson. Hope we aren't staying long.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It smells pretty bad down here. They must never get replenished air. We have to find the government body on the planet, and we know that we have to go into a bar or tavern and find the agent or connection.
Let me do the talking.
I will not stop you.
Here's a tavern now.
You want to be talking? Now's the time. Thanks, I will. Barkeep, I want your best drink. I got a drink, but I bet you wouldn't like it. It is called a Tsarist Surprise, and it should cause your strange face to break out in hideous bloodworts. Got trade payments, or should I foot the bill to your boss?
Well, I got payment, but it's locked up safe. I'd rather you bill my boss.
Your boss will get really mad if he finds out you've been skimming off the top.
You stay out of this. Barkeep, hand over the drink, and I'll see whether it's as good as you say it is.
You asked for it.
I've tasted bitter sewage on a prison colony. Come, Marquette, let us get out of here.
I wanted to try some of that.
No, you didn't. Besides, I do all the talking. Let's go.
Half Zuri and the Asian woman are headed for the battle pit. Should I pursue them? No, it is better than they come to me. Very well, sir. Sadre out. Raxler's here, sparring with the Zuri for some reason.
Looks like a rite of passage ritual. Such things were done in many Asian cultures to test your warriors. The forms they are using resemble Aikido. Interesting.
I'll do the talking this time. Does anyone challenge me, nephew of the Master of the Tings? Why not? So, youngling from the planet Magor, Marquette, join me. I am Marquette Thompson, heir of the Holy Golden Serpent, and Lord of Commons to the planet Megaran. I am Raxler of the 3rd Zuri Garrison, Master of the Dreaded Staff, holder of the Sacred Golden Balls. So, young one, do you fight like a worm? I do not fight like a worm. Dun 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 dun. You're not a Zuri. Where did you learn that? I'm half Zuri, Sensei Raxler. A hybrid, Kota. Take that. You want to fight hand to hand, then so be it. It is fun. I wish I could do it all the time. Sparring is something you do fair. We shall see. You are like a cat, youngling. Your parents named you well. Dan, you are good, Raxler. Better than you, but you are good. I am learning. Moo. Marquette Thompson, welcome to Zuri. You might not know it, but one of your parents is here and wants to see you very much. Oh yeah, which one? Come, I will show you. He wanted to meet the rulers of the planet, so he could discuss the plans of the Terran fleet to move in on. I'll take you there. And you may bring the girl too.
I'm not a girl, at least not in the child sense. I'm a woman. Overstuffed egotist.
Calm yourself, Alicia. This is a diplomatic mission. Besides, Zuri is a planet of males with overactive libidos. Yes, we are that. I will see the aliens now. I bring you officers from the Starship Vanguard who were in disguise in the city of Panturia.
I know these two by name only. Know that I am Princess Nervuk, leader of the land of Panturia, master of the dreaded staff, and holder of the sacred testicle of the Lamb.
I bet he likes you. He does indeed. You're disgusting. I don't swing that way.
Open the door, stranger. He is not very attractive, but I will have him.
I wonder if his boss would pay for the cut of the profits if I joined the three of you. If only I had brought some of my brother's charms with me. Then again, I might just find heaven on earth, Zuri, in this room.
Disgusting. Doubly so, they didn't invite me.
Again, come this way so we can negotiate. Not for sex.
Well, that's a relief. I'm not gonna let that happen. If anybody touches you, it's gonna be me.
Yes, sir. Thompson will be fine. Come to the negotiation table. Colonel Schmidt, Clark and Asloth are arriving. Welcome them aboard and tell me when they have arrived, Henderson. Yes, sir. I wonder what's brought him back so soon. Just can't stay away. But it'd be nice if he'd get all his affairs in order before he leaves. Kimchi's got her hands full with the last 3 women he just up and left. I think that was confidential, but I don't mind, as I hate gossip anyway. They don't call our CO lascivious for nothing. Stop that, Henderson. Yes, sir.
Don't bother saluting. You know I hate that.
I know. I do it just to annoy you.
You're starting to sound like my ex-girlfriend.
I hope not. This isn't the one who bought me, is it? No, I think he means Sarah. Henderson, stay out of this. What is our mission, Chief?
Set course for the planet Rebby as soon as our guest arrives on the bridge.
Who is this guest? Hello, I would like a rice cake surprise. Asloth, back already. It's like you've only been gone a week. I've been gone a week, but the sentiment is appreciated. Helmsman, get us out of here.
Do you like me, Jen Dark? Oh, yes, I do. But don't you think you're getting a bit forward teasing me like that? There's a call coming in. Good thing we've already coitused. Who is it? It's a Madmap, adopted daughter of Madmap. Have you seen Asloth? I haven't seen him. I'm busy right now with Madmap. Can you come back later? It's urgent. I have to talk to him. This weird dude named Brack called. Who is Brack? A crazy techite who defected to the Zuri and was branded a traitor. Someone is with you there, Jan? Yes, we're studying. Yes, studying. It's Gretchen. You know, biology. You aren't studying. I should come back later. No, if Brack's on the comm, trace the call.
I will.
It seems to me that we should do this more often. Yes, I think so, and here comes a Madmap. I did better than trace him. He followed me.
Where can I find Asloth and Devon Clark?
I tried to tell you, Brack. I don't know. They were at the door the whole time. It's disgusting they were spying. We were studying earlier.
Techites' ears are better than most dogs. Besides, Gretchen and Jan, you have nothing to fear from me. I merely want to know where Clark took him.
Asloth is not your son.
That's what Farine wants Clark to think. But she can't pull the wool over my eyes. After all, I graduated at the top of my class. And unlike most dogs, I'm smarter than the average human.
This is the guy that graduated Command Planet at the age of 20.
You're smarter than you look, Megarin. You should know that. He's crazy. Tell Colonel Clark that I want him back. Tell him I want to find him sooner or later.
I need a ship now. Jan, we can't just hijack a ship. Besides, Brack will be long gone by then. Or if I Asloth, where would I want to go if I was homesick? Desiree, where Clark grew up? No, Rebia, his planet. My thought exactly. Not only is a fast ship and a crew. He raced off in the Vanguard. And it gets complicated as Thompson and Nguyen have been captured by the Zuri. That's what our agents reported, ma'am. I want to know where Clark went this instant, yeoman. I don't care if you step on some toes trying to find him, but you will find him. Got it? Yes, sir. I'm good at finding things, sir. Me. What now? Enter.
I think it's about time you act mannerly toward your guests, Tina.
Brack, what are you doing in my office with those guards?
Sounds like a bad joke, doesn't it? Well, I can assure you, the joke is on you. Where can I find Asloth and Colonel Diva Dubias Clark? He's not here. I'm sure he isn't, young one. But I trust that you know where he is. You, General McLeon, my old commander. You know the planet, don't you? I think you will tell me.
This is a Zuri takeover of the command base.
No, it's not Zuri. It's me own doing. It's a takeover by the order of Kali. I'm bringing it back. Report Huskin. Some of the trainees escaped, sir. 3 of them got away by shuttle, and the others are missing. Well, find them. I do not know, but I found one of the others in their group and asked him. The little snitch said they were going to Rebia to find Colonel Clark. Perfect.
Nobody can just steal a ship and go looking for Brack. Even if he's here, we don't know the first thing about catching the jerk. I guess we better find some way to override the security on the base. That's not that hard since Brack got in. If only we knew something of what ships are in orbit. Your ship probably left orbit a long time ago, and there's no way to contact it. The spaceport would be our best bet. And there we can find a ship that we can hire. The ship would take us to Rebia, since that's where Brack will go.
Those jokers are still at it. It's a wonder they even got here. I think we should show them how stupid they really are. Peterman and Lowry, I want you two to alert the security people to just when they are coming to steal the Starship.
I'll do it just perfectly. No sense in allowing them to take all the good ideas.
You fools, get back here.
Well, that blows it.
Looks like we have spies in our midst. Yes, Maybe we should do like they did in the old days during wartime. Yeah, what did they used to do in wartime? They used to shoot the spies. We could stun them, but we don't have weapons.
That's okay, we do. And you're all our prisoners.
A madman is on the loose, and you want to shoot us and hold us. Come on, man. Where's your head? Not screwed on straight, I suppose. Now put the stun gun down before you stun yourself.
I know how it works, Gent Kerrigan. Now let's just see who shuts up. When you're out cold,
He's a jerk. He can't help it. Leave him. We're gonna go.
you're a little traitor.
Now I think we'll find out what you're like unconscious. Yeah.
Stunned him.
I'm glad she's on our side. Now let's go find some real help. Any ideas, Team D?
I guess we could help you if we were inclined.
I think you will. Your leader's out for the count, and I think you have little choice.
I know how we can break into the computer core.
Then that's exactly what we're going to do. It seems that Brack has already been here.
Yes, judging by the muddy footprints and the scratches on the door, I'd say they left in a hurry. Hey, look at this! Get the door. Right. Good enough. I wondered why they called you the Bull in high school. There's somebody in there.
Allow me, I will pick the lock. Ah, thank goodness there was someone out there. I've been in there for hours. Judging by where Brack's men threw the old clock and it broke, I'd say it's been about 5 hours. They kidnapped the general. It's getting too big for us. I'm just the general's aide. I didn't expect to be locked in a closet by some crazy man when I signed on. Are there any shuttles scheduled to leave the dock at this hour? Yes, there's a shuttle trip bound for the Higashi, which is in repair bay, and I can deduce that you plan to rescue the general first thing. Fine by me. Count me in. You'd never be able to get on board without me. I won't. Don't underestimate me. Don't press your luck. Yeoman, can you get us onto that shuttle?
Sure thing.
Then let's go for a ride.
So that's what happened, sir. We need your help.
Only capable ship of catching Brack. It's insane, that's for sure.
Well, it's the most harebrained thing I've ever heard, but sometimes crazy works. Let's do it. Helm ready, Captain. Take her out of dock. Prepare for best possible speed to Rebia. Engage. We're coming out of hyperspace. The Rebians don't expect us to show up at their planet. We must attempt to be as diplomatic as possible. But if we fail, who cares? All we need to do is find my mother. Colonel, don't you realize that command is not going to like our little jaunt to Rebia?
That's what I'm counting on, Schmidt.
Uh-huh. Colonel, don't you think we should hail this Farine woman?
Good idea, Henderson. Hail the council on the surface of the planet.
We're nearly through, Henderson? Yes, sir. They're about to answer, whether they like it or not. Colonel, we're just getting through.
Open the channel. Why is it taking so long?
How did you get this number?
I am Colonel Clark of the Vanguard, and I want to talk to Farine right now. Her son is here to see her, and it's urgent.
We have orders not to let you down to the surface.
Who gives this order?
The order comes from King Krasex of the Zuri. You'll be cut off now. What just happened? They pulled their satellites offline. Then again, anything is possible with these people. Can we turn them back on? Why do they want to talk to us? And I thought his name was Nervok or something. That's his daughter. Oh, his daughter?
Nervok was not interested in me. She was married to Raxler, if you recall.
I can't keep track of all these Zuri names. Would I barely have enough time to take a nap? Why don't we pay the planet's surface a visit?
I'd like to, but that might get us all killed. I remember the time I visited the surface of the planet and left my crew in orbit with the old Gilder, and they were all killed. I don't wish to repeat that again.
That happened years ago. Besides, you've been here since then, and nothing like that happened.
Happened is that you remember that, not all the high-ranking Zuri.
I don't know.
We're going to wait here. I'll go to the planet's surface with Asloth. The first sign of trouble, get out of here, Schmidt. Those are your orders.
It seems we always come back to it.
Enjoying yourself, Thompson.
Uh-oh.
As one of the last of the petty line, I can say, he's okay.
Just okay. I better have myself checked out when we get back to the ship. I am King Krasex of the colony of Zuri, and this harem is mine. But do not worry, my girls were here to distract you while we were away. Now that we've returned, you should get some clothes on. Be a bit longer, Your Majesty. Many years ago, our colony landed on this world. We had branched from the Desiree colony, where we first sought home. We went to other worlds and seeded them. Yes, it is so. We did not figure that one day our prize colony here would be destroyed, but it will be. A new home must be found, even though here is where we wanted to stay for many years.
The rugs on the floor tell the story.
Now that I'm dressed, I see the sacred rug.
It is much more. That is the planet of the Termarellians, and over there, Red Angel, and over there on the left, all of this.
I knew that. I just wanted you to admit it was. The ancient makers that colonized these planets were once part of a local galactic empire, and we intend to restore it as ours. We were there just months ago.
You worship these makers?
No, we want their technology. We were linked, and that is why we must forever keep the secret. Staying here is the only way of doing that. We have waited many, many years to tell us. Naturally, the survey team that activated the sphere years ago had died, as a sacrifice to learn about it. Someday, you'll tell the tale to your children. I can see why you want to be left alone.
There's more.
Yes, we don't intend to make the same mistakes twice. We don't seek to make war or to invade. We will live here, and some of us may die here, but we'll go on.
We knew you'd come here. Want to find out.
What are you talking about? Your people have been told that you are a prisoner, so they'll be coming for you. I suggest you contact them.
You've been very helpful, but I can't help but think that you did it for our benefit. Some of it was. We will not be invading your planet. Don't worry about that. Although I must tell you that we will not be keeping all of our bargains regarding our own colonies. What do you mean? Rebia, Numissi, and Latori will be taken from the trade routes as soon as possible to protect us from the Litigotians and any other adversary. You're going to blockade your own planets? That's not even possible.
Sometimes we will let some of you through, but these are hard times. Tell your superiors that there's a person who cannot visit these planets anymore. Tell them that Colonel Clark is never to visit the planets again.
Clark is never go to Rebia. Right. King Krassix, I bring you word of the exile Brack and of Colonel Clark, both near the planet Rebia, even as we speak. One of the one called Garrigan. Both Dark and their brother Garrigan are on the way, I assume. They could jeopardize our plans.
They lost interest in us.
Yes, and I don't like it. Now the business at hand. Raise the rug. Nuyen, what's going on?
I wish I knew.
They had good reason to hold us as spies, but they didn't learn anything, and they knew we were coming. Right. We have decided what we will do with you. We are going to let you go. After all, you gained nothing, and we gained nothing by holding you. Unfortunately, Clark is likely at Rebia by now, and that'll be a problem. He didn't know you wanted to sever ties with the planet. I know that, boy. Our agents know everything. Besides, you know that we don't know, and that annoys you. We like that.
Yes, allow them to leave.
I agree, but first we should make it look good for the people of Grundahar. We will have to stage a daring escape. Make it look like they were really spies that meant business. After all, the paper thinks you're already spies. We can't disappoint them. We'll escort them, or they will be placed for their daring escape. Don't look so surprised, or we'll change our minds.
Think we can trust them?
What choice do we have?
We don't have one at all.
Hate drama.
We're getting cold feet.
Many pardons to them. Cheer on Marquette and Alicia. Save the Zuri race for all future generations. This planet is weird. Hail all Magoran, Zuri, Numissi, and Rebia. Bomb over there. This is a trap.
Get us back to the shuttle. Run. They will report the deaths of 30 Zuri at the hands of the off-world terrorists. They won't go unpunished. We'll find the terrorists who did this and burn them. Then we will cut off ties with the other worlds. King Krasax reports that he will stop at nothing to find them and stop them.
Get us out of here.
We're getting out of here.
They killed 30 of their own people to make it look like we escaped. They're crazy.
You just noticed.
Helm, are we nearly to the planet Rebia? We are fast approaching the planet, sir. Communications. I want all the available information on the planets and the brass houses of the major cities' department store at once. After all, I want to look my best for my public. Do as I say, or suffer the wrath of my tongue. I will bring them to you, sir. You do not need to lash me again. Good, then I will not.
What are you going to do with me?
Tell me, Tina, did you ever sleep with Colonel Clark?
Certainly not.
A pity. I would have slept with him if he asked. He's kinky for Techites.
Not crazy male Techite.
True, but once we meet again, you never know what he might grant me in return for your safety. The information is coming up now on the screen. Sir, there appears to be a ship closing in on us. A ship? Check the General for a homing beacon device. Ah, drat. Give me that back. Destroy the beacon. What ship is that? It appears to be the Higashi, sir. Cadet training vessel. What madness is that? What the heck is going on over there? Brack is using one of our oldest ploys as a decoy captain. From one of our oldest junk ships. I figured on that.
Captain, how about if we imitate him?
I don't think that copying him will do anything in Madman. Furthermore, he has dog genes in him, so we can't outfox him. However, maybe we can make him chase after a bone. Karajan, prepare to launch an armed shuttle.
Yes, sir. I'll go too. She'll need a gunner.
Yes, and hurry up. When you're in range, we'll launch another shuttle first. He'll be looking for that shuttle, while his sensors skip over you.
Sounds like a plan.
Is he trying to lure me off into space after a decoy shuttle? Surely not. Gunner, ready attack beam. Target the shuttle bay of the Higashi and fire. If you see anything, come out of there. I scan another shuttle emerging. Fire at will. The decoy is turning back. I can't believe it. Destroy it. We used up all the energy plasma banks on the shuttle bay. We didn't have much to begin with. This is a garbage scow, sir. The other shuttle is coming about. The other shuttle is coming about, as is the Higashi, and another vessel is approaching from the direction of planet Rebia. I hate you, Clark. The decoy is attacking our forward weapons array. They crippled us with one shuttle.
Miss Patchy, I want you to talk to Brack. Touch his techite side as best you can and reason with him. I will serve the Starship, for no lateral tree can grow again. Brack was Brack, and Brack was techite. I will find out what makes him tick. Totally.
Hail the Lafayette. What treachery is this? Where is Colonel Clark? Colonel Clark is dead. I now command the Vanguard. He couldn't control his ambitions to go down to the planet and make amends with his girlfriend. So he and Asloth went down there, and they were killed. Colonel Schmidt, is it? I do not believe you. I can now understand how you might be confused about it. Oh, Clark is dead, and the planet Rebia. Surely they've burned him by now. You're lying. Clark would never sacrifice himself.
We know that Brack was really just crazy, and that you are pretending to be him. There's no deception. Clark is dead, and you will not admit it. How sad for you. The coconuts do not fall in your favor, do they? But you're dead.
What? Of course I'm Brack. I'm alive. No, you aren't him. If you were, you would have felt some hint of grief over the death of one of your best friends. You didn't. Remember, techites take life and death harder than humans. That's why they die young, mainly. I got a lock on the shuttle. That's odd, Brack. A second ago, one of my officers said something very softly, and you didn't hear it. I can't hear something that said that soft. What I mean is, kind of hard of hearing.
That is impossible for a techite.
What did she say? Oh, nothing. Now, Mr. Henderson, you are not Brack. You never were Brack. Ellerat, it seems we meet again. You have all the technical knowledge of the famous Brack, but none of his horse sense. Who sent you? I am Brack, damn it. I have all his thoughts, his emotions, his senses.
You don't even know where the real Brack is, do you? You don't have a clue. Surrender to us and prepare to be boarded.
Arrgh.
It seems that both of us have been had, Ellerat. You trapped me, and then they trapped you. Well, we both know that Brack would never allow that to go on, now don't we?
Stay out of this. See how easy it is for me to kill.
This is Captain McFarland of the Higashi. Surrender, you can't fight two ships.
It isn't too much to ask.
Glad you're on our side. You said that before, but this Brack isn't Brack. Ellerat disguising himself as Brack again. You'd think he'd do something more original. Your plan was foolhardy and unorthodox, but thanks. I wonder how they do. Schmidt actually figured out something, huh? I have no idea for once. I suppose that's healthy. Shut up. I've asked you here for an important reason. When we had you sent to the training facility, we expected that you would learn some basic lessons about the ability to command a starship. Hands-on training would be part of your tenure of a 2-year term. Jen Dark and Gretchen Rudder, I am hereby giving you honorary certificate field duty honors. Thank you, General. Yeah, but what is it? Since you rescued me, you and your team demonstrated that you can command in a difficult and dangerous situation. Therefore, you do not need to take the final year of study on the command planet. The certificate makes you both eligible to skip the last year. Congratulations, Lieutenant Rudder and Lieutenant Dark. I was the last person to win that citation. 2 others before you got the honor. The deposed Brack, who has disappeared and been replaced by Ellerat, is in custody, and Alicia Nguyen. I will stay honorable, sir. I'll serve the fleet in any way I can, sir. I will return to the grounds. Don't be so glum. We're the ones that win the award. Besides, there's always next year.
Yes, I've not decided to stay on the Vanguard, but I will certainly be willing to try at school again. That is if the pinecone flutters.
What are you talking about? I have no idea. Just go with it. Don't let a madman fly while depressed.
I won't. Devin, can we talk?
Please do. I'm just sorting out my palimony stuff. This really sucks.
You know, you really don't have to pay that if you can't. Kimchi and I thought about it, and we think if your annual credits fell below 50,000, that you could be able to ignore those suits for lack of fun.
Really? I hadn't thought of that. Since when are you good at bookkeeping?
It was all Kimchi. I just wanted to help, and she told me how. Women are funny like that.
I see. Now what's going to happen to our old friend Ellerat?
The funny farm again. He can join the real Brack when he shows up again, which he's bound to someday. Incidentally, about the mission we're just undertaking, it's going to happen in about 10 minutes.
Well, then let's hurry to that. This can wait.
All I got to do is get demoted to Lieutenant Colonel again. Well, this could get that done. We, the people of Zuri, have handed over the spies to you, Colonel Clark and Schmidt.
I will take full responsibility for their actions.
Selfless act of ours put you on good terms again.
So, what were you both in for? Are we glad to see you?
I never want to do that again. We were in for treason, assassination attempt, and killing about 30 people, sir.
Well, since I owe 30 of my mate's palimony, I guess we can make that go away and we'll be even.
Clark, you're crazy. We know they didn't kill those people, so we'll just let it slide. There's no one as crazy as you.
The king is gracious, Ratzler.
I bet this frame job was a setup, and they sent Brack in the first place.
It was a setup. Didn't know about Brack, but honestly.
I told you not to tell anybody that sometimes I'm nice. I'll blow my cover.
You're the first Zuri to blow his cover. See you around. Clark out.
Raxler was your sparring partner and the prison director?
Yes, and the real brat could be out there, but Command is not going to like our little exchange.
Why are you happy about insubordination, sir?
You want to know something? Being in charge is boring. Never do it, Thompson. Or you, Alicia. It stinks to high heaven. I prefer the more unusual job.
Then you decide to stay on board until the court-martial.
I will stay on the Vanguard until she's destroyed, or I am. Maybe both will come about. Maybe not. But belong in this crazy crew. Mr. Schmid, what are the damages?
General McLeon is coming here, but while we wait, we are to offload the crewmen to the Station 23 in orbit of the Megoran moonlet Norkill.
Sir, I'm prepared to face the charges.
I am also, sir.
You're sure of this? You want to leave us so soon? Yes, sir. I couldn't pass up the chance to serve in the science colonies and study the things they brought in. As for you, Jan Harold, carrying Dark, you've been exemplary in your service aboard the ship. I've no choice but to send you to a better ship and crew, but I'll miss you.
I will too, sir.
Congratulations, Junior Lieutenant.
Now get out of here before the fighting starts.
Yes, sir. It has been an experience serving here.
Take care.
Laszloth, this is goodbye.
I am whimpering. I miss you already.
Okay, you can stop that now.
Hey, it's looking at you, kid.
I might have known you'd end it with a line like that.
Kimchi, what were you thinking?
I don't know, I guess. Men in general. When I was 17, I fell in love with this general by the name of Marvin Yama. I really, really loved the man. I went nuts over him. I sent him fan mail and joined his computer mailer, giving me hours of informative reading on his tiny island colony.
I see. That's a lot like how I met Diva Clark, except I wasn't so young. You know that story. Fresh out of Command Planet, and I met this upstart sexist colonel by the moniker of Diva.
That was before I signed aboard. I remember you dumped him after the encounter with the spear.
Yes, one of life's high points. Maybe later we can discuss the lukewarm and low ones. Excellent, I look forward to it. Men are really a joke, you know. They should all be fixed so they can't have children. And don't fall to pieces when we come around.
But then we wouldn't be able to gloat. Remember, they supposedly cured women a century ago by getting control of the menstrual cycle. No more premenstrual bloating.
Being descent to the surface. This might get bumpy. Sarah, this thing is getting bumpy. I can't help it. The systems are different than those on the ship. I wasn't prepared for this planet landing. It seems to be hard.
I hate to say it, but guys fly better than you.
I make love better than those guys.
Liar. You do not. You told me that in confidentiality once.
Oh well, I'm guilty. Landing jet's ready. Engage autopilot. Dr. Dimpleson, welcome aboard the Vanguard. I'm Colonel Clark. It's a privilege to meet you, Colonel, but I've never heard of a high-ranking official in command of a patrol ship before. I was taken off guard.
Doctor, there are many things you don't know about the ship. Show you around if you like.
I'd like that, Colonel. Where's the sick bay? I want to see it.
This'll take more time. The room is on the opposite side of the ship. We can take a shortcut through the engine room. I never bothered to show the doctor the engine room, unless I had to. Usually Colonel Schmidt does this stuff for me.
Yes. This is our engine room, and that's Richie Morar, the chief engineer, and the other engineers. How do you do? I've never seen a new doctor get a tour of the engine room, but I guess it's okay by me. I'm Dr. Paul Dimples. Lancaster told me about you. All good news, I hope. Sure, nothing too bad, except of course the time you dropped that tool into the medical cadaver and set off an alarm. That was classic. I once dropped a tool inside of a model engine during a performance test. I blew the thing to bits. Boy, was that instructor angry. Anyway, enough about me. Tell me about you. I come from Earth, which is pretty unusual these days, with all the population controls on the surface. All the overcrowding, but you have work to do. I'm sure I'll see you around someplace. Oh, you will. Have fun in the operator.
Dr. Lancaster, you're still here. The transport was full and I took off without me. I couldn't leave without a ship. Oops, I guess the planning board made a blunder again. No harm done, though. We'll take you to your new ship. I never found out about your family or much of anything. Joan Lancaster. But I did find out you had served well. I look forward to seeing you again soon. You will, sir. It's also been an honor serving with you. You never cease to give me more interesting patients to bandage up. So you've been studiously patching up wounds down here. Is that how it works? I didn't check up on the terrarium on the ship. I'll do that while we're on the way to meet up with my new ship. Yes, but first I'd like you to meet Dr. Dimpleson, your replacement.
It has been a long time.
Too long, I'd gather. I knew this guy when he was a medical cadet. You did, that's great. Well, then you know he's good at his job. Lousy, actually. He cheats at cards. But don't worry, Colonel Clark. You don't have to scan very much to know when a bone is broken. The nurse can do that for you.
No one has broken your funny bone and put it in a splinter show.
Hardy nauseous, and it isn't from drugs.
I could give you something for your attitude. You'll be more hospitable, ma'am.
Horrible idea, Dimpleson. The hospital room is yours. You deserve it.
She's the only Irish-Arabian doctor in the entire fleet. And her sense of humor has always needed adjusting.
Sure she did, Dimpleson. I think you're twice as charismatic as Joan.
I am twice as ambitious as Joe.
Harris Arabian, who was her parent?
It's one thing I never figured out. Her mother was from that Saudi Arabian mile-high tower thing. Hey, Kimchi, look over there.
I didn't think there was leafletting on this planet.
Worth a look, then? What are you selling? It is not illegal anymore to sell, my lady. I am selling invitations to the vegetable festival within the Catacombs building. You are welcome to enter the Catacombs building, if you wish, and join the festival. What is the Catacombs building? Well, I've never heard of it. Let's find out. This must be the Catacombs building. I wonder where the festival is.
I like this place. It's not as gloomy as above. Looks like a starship, albeit a very rustic ship.
Don't fall in love with the place.
Zara, I don't even like men very much. You might, but I don't. I've had too much heartache to truly enjoy relationships anymore.
What about Asla?
He's just a fad. I was drunk on that Tekai wine or whatever it was. But he's immature, on another wavelength than everyone else. It never would have worked out.
And Schmidt?
We're friends, but we'll never be lovers. There's just too much difference.
Opposites come together.
Oh, stop it. You want to talk.
Hey, what's that? Something for us to follow?
I feel weird about this place, but I'll follow it for a laugh.
What the hell is this? You have come to the right place.
Welcome to the Festival of the Vegetable. I am called Fern, for obvious reasons. You must be new to this place.
I've never been to the Catacomb building. Are the vegetables good?
They are very good, especially the cucumbers and the carrots.
Fern, aren't you overstepping your bounds?
I didn't know that I was. Forgive me.
You're forgiven. I'm not in charge of anything on the planet, and I wouldn't want to be.
Me neither. I'm Sarah Ginoli. This is Miriam Kimchi. We're on what you might call a vacation. But every day here is like a vacation. You should know what we do here. We follow the text of the original Megorans. There's no greater glory than food.
I can identify with that, but I don't like vegetables.
What is it that you do like? Sweets, perhaps?
Yes, I love chocolate.
And kimchi. You must meet the leader of our society. I'm sure you will find him quite interesting. One day he used to be called a hero. Now he's the Great Squash.
I'll go with you and check out this great squash. Sarah, you can go get some sweets.
If you're comfortable with it, all right then. I just hope I don't ruin my diet.
Station 23 is the most boring station in the quadrant. It looks over the solar system. It's not exactly a pleasure spot.
The planet wasn't war years ago, but it can't be all that bad.
Oh, yes, it can.
Don't you think about anything other than satisfying yourself, Jason?
What else is there to think about besides me? Really, sometimes you are dull, Marquette.
But I thought I was the most important. After all, I can give you orders, and most everyone else. I like that idea much better than yours. If Station 23 is that bad, then you can stay here and hide away. And I'm going to look around myself.
If you see anything interesting.
I'll tell you. Thompson, I want to know when we'll be arriving, because the helmsman and the navigator are both missing. Where are they?
The ship is on autopilot, so I let them go. I figured if we were going to hit a rock or something, Henderson would react and do something to stop it.
Asloth should not be away from his post. I know you could handle it, so we ran into anything. I haven't run into objects on purpose in years.
It's not the same with Dark away. Asloth's been spending a lot of time with females lately.
With a new doctor just arrived and all, it's no wonder he's avoiding the bridge.
Asloth is afraid of doctors?
I didn't know you thought about stuff like that.
He's terrified. I don't know why. Being used to one person is one thing, but getting used to a doctor is different.
Well, I'm sure he's fine, Colonel Schmidt. He went with a woman.
Wait a minute. You mean he's not trying to avoid the bridge?
The new doctor's not coming here. He was here already.
Then all that speculation was for nothing. I give up trying to act like Kimchi.
That's right. You played right into that, sir. And if he's afraid of the doctor, he should have not have listened to my suggestion as to where to take his date.
Henderson couldn't have confused me like this. And Thompson, I bet you're in on it, aren't you?
It seems you have potential, Jason, but I wonder what's going on down there right now.
I wouldn't know, and I don't really care. Just as long as he does his job and you do yours.
Sorry to be late. I was sightseeing, sir.
Play the message.
Colonel, the delay. Yum. For this message would be 3 hours relative. Brr. I must inform you. I must tell you that Kimchi has disappeared with the leader of a cult. The Squash. And she's in trouble. I'm fine, but the food here is going to kill me. My diet is ruined.
You must save us, Colonel Schmidt. So, as you can see, Zara has ruined her diet for the foreseeable future. We must go to Magoran at once and stop the cult from overfeeding her. Get alert, Asloth. We don't know if Kimchi's being held or if Zara's just a glutton.
Both, I'd gather. The planet Magoran is depressed from being bombed by Alicia Petty months ago. We have to go there and stop the cult.
You know of them, then?
I saw the markings on the back wall of the Great Squash. A total nut who is one of the plant's most extreme torture proponents. He's worked people's minds into vegetables on more than one occasion, but up until now, no one's been able to arrest him.
Up until now.
Don't worry, we'll get them back, Henderson.
I wasn't.
Go to stations, everyone, and prepare a rescue shuttle. I will serve you with all of my heart, knowing you're my hero who has for so long not answered my messages. I've come to serve you. Where's the great mystic of the squash? I am needful. I must have more of the vegetables of life.
You will shut up, pagan witch. I am here to make you beg. And guard, take her to the chamber and have her get the next of my treatments. Yes, master. Should I put her in something more fitting? Yes, put her in binds. I will be in later to personally deliver the treatment. They've drugged Kimchi with hallucinogens. I've got to rescue her. I am ready for you to take the oath to join us, but you must first witness the sacrifice. Inside this box is a head of lettuce with poison in it. The carrot has nothing bad in it. The lettuce with the poison smells funny. The bunny should eat the harmless carrot, but we have taken the experimental idea of plugging his nasal passages. I've named the bunny number 286. You will not be sacrificed like the bunny. I have better things for you to do. Whatever you say, do it. Ah, damn it, I hate it when that happens. He didn't take the bait. Now you have seen. Yes, I've seen. Good job, my master. Yes, I've seen, my master. Schrodinger's bunny rabbit. Kimchi, we're getting out of here.
I love this vacation. I've met so many wonderful people here. I want to stay here always, but you can go if you like.
No, Kimchi, we have to get out of here right now. I just remembered, we're prisoners, you're a psychologist, and I'm crazy. Let's go.
We aren't prisoners. We're glorious. You and I can join the squash and stop all poverty and loathing. They have a great way of controlling the rabbit population. You will see when they use this on the humans. We'll be glorious because we can sacrifice them.
No, don't.
I pulled the alarm.
Miriam, we've got to get out of here. I've got to rescue you from the evil cultists. Hurry.
I am not going. I must serve the vegetable leader of the Great Squash.
No, Miriam, we got to get out of here. Stop the females. Miriam, take the invader. Take her to the Great Squash. Oh, well, what a strange lady you are. I hate vegetables. I'm not going to harm you. For some reason, you are immune to my drug suite.
I can stomach anything, Great Squash. Now, you better tell me how you quickly controlled Miriam's mind, or I'm going to rip that smirk off your face and smother you.
She let herself get controlled. All I had to do was play the powerful lover role she always wanted. In fact, I've been expecting the both of you for some time. I used a spy to plant a bug on your cargo shuttle. The spy is here even as we speak, although I wouldn't need her now that I have you. Your arrogance harasses my own, Great Squash. Or shall I call you Colonel Yama? I put two and two together. Seems Miriam was coming to meet you even if there was a spy. But Miriam was the spy all along. Very clever. If you figured it out, you stupid broad. It certainly wasn't one of my better schemes. You will be tortured by my mind machine, and you will like it whether you like it or not. You were an anachronism from the civil uprisings. You were rejected from the Zuri garrisons because you were bad, really bad. But to me, bad is good. Take her away and have her hooked up to the machine, and then I will come in and turn it on. Even her warped mind cannot be that strong. I shall crack her as I did Miriam. To quote Linda Day George, you bastard, bastard! When I get my hands on you, I'll dust your crops with so much pesticide, they'll wither and die just like your castrated ball. How does she know that much about my penis? Oh, guards, why didn't you tell me my fly was opened? We thought you were just perverted, sir. I will stuff you with this corn cob until you die. Henderson, have Lancaster and Dimpleson stand by. I'm going down there. You need someone for peace of mind, sir. You can come, Asloth. Colonel, you might as well take me too. I mean, I'm half McGoran. And it was getting kind of dull up there. Why is it that most of the bridge staff wishes to accompany us to the planet? Stupidity. The crew on the lesser decks isn't nearly as foolish as we are most of the time. We just get to take all the risks because it's in the job description. I thought you were going to accuse the lowly officers of being stupid. I kind of did. Everybody's dumber than me. Can I come in?
I see you decided to join us.
We would have missed all the fun. I don't know what her excuse is. I hope we get back soon. I'm romantically involved with Patchy.
You're disgusting.
Get in and strap down. We gotta get to the surface before the Great Squash, also known as Colonel Yama, takes Kimchi for another ride on the wild side of town.
You mean she's met him before? She's made a lot of calls to the planet Magoran in the past few weeks, but I had no idea.
Neither did we. Several years ago, she was involved with this Yama guy. Now she's found him and gone after him. Clark didn't know she was planning on meeting him on Magoran. Nobody listened in on the calls. It would be against the rules. But Clark looked after she left. After the weird message from Sarah. He got permission, you see, because he believed Miriam to be in trouble.
This thing tickles, but that's the only thing good about it. Otherwise it sucks.
How can you be immune to that? Maybe it was the chocolates. It must have hyped her up so much that she can't get any more hormonal increases. Either that or no, that can't be it. What can't it be?
But she looks like a man. How can she be on her cycle?
You men are all alike. You think because someone's on their period that they're totally out of control. How come the machine can't control me if I'm out of control? It seems I got your machine to break down because my head's not so full of psychobabble.
Maybe you're an airhead.
Or maybe I broke the mold. She's escaping.
Well, then go catch her. The transsexual has escaped her. Find Miriam and we will leave this place. If Sarah gets back to her ship, she can warn the Terran stars. They'll take over my operation and exploit it for their own purposes. Find Miriam and we will... I bring news, my Lord Squash. Your worst fears have come to pass, for the Terran stars are here to arrest you. I cannot believe this, whoever you are.
Pew, pew.
She's been drugged. We gotta get her back to the ship.
I know something about that.
We need all the help we can get.
I'm going to go back in there and kick some ass. I'm sure Thompson saved some for me. I'm sure he did. Henderson, go with her. I have been looking for an excuse to kick some vegetable cult ass. He hates celery as much as I do. More so. I think the authorities can handle this guy. In fact, here they come now. Whatever they do with him will be. Maybe he'll like it if he likes it or not. To the mind machine. How is Miriam? Not so good. She's going to be having withdrawal symptoms for a few days, maybe longer. When she dries up from the drugs, we can begin retraining her mind. And next time you go on a vacation, watch out for crazy colonels in squash outfits. What are we going to do with all the crazy cultists?
Begin de-intoxicating them. It'll take a few weeks, but you're all welcome to leave. This is where I want to be.
That's good. We won't tell the ship we were supposed to wait for either. Dimpleson, it's been fun. I do not think you will be a stranger. See you around, old friend. Let's get on our way. Miriam should pull through, Sarah.
Sarah, what happened to the cult leader?
You don't want to know. Let's just say he won't be planning any sacrifices again.
Sarah, that's messed up. When are we due to reach the Vanguard?
2 minutes. I'm feeling light of late, and believe I am as drunk as Thompson.
I'm not drunk, not yet. After all, if Henderson throws marriages like he throws his parties, I know I can get a whole lot drunker.
Sir, how come Jason and Sarah stayed behind?
Probably to make some love. That I find repugnant. Whatever he thinks is okay, let him do it. It has been a month since Magoran. Sarah's pretty darn good if you ask her. 3 shots of Iridian sizzle. Enough alcohol to give even the most experienced drinker a buzz. I should know. I once had 6 when I was at the academy. 6? That's 90 proof. 95, but who's counting? I wasn't underage when I tried it.
Excuse me, sir, but we have a problem.
What kind of problem?
The sun is rising and the rooster isn't crowing. Sir, the Vanguard is missing.
Did you screw the computer again? No, the computer confirmed direction and location. The Vanguard should be here. It can only mean 2 things. Someone stole it, or someone blew it to bits.
No residual debris, sir. I checked. But I'm reading energy patterns, sort of like energy plates, moving around a high-speed starship of great size.
The last time I saw anything with that much energy output was on our first mission.
The sphere?
It's been abducted, stolen, ripped off. Damn. The Starship? Vanguard, Asloth, break out the coffee. I'll steer us back to Desiree. There's only one person on the planet that can help us now.
Okay, Colonel. Let's start at the beginning. What happened on your last mission to the Latori system? Maybe that can shed some light on what happened to me when I was there. It had nothing to do with this. I elected to have some of my junior crew in charge of the ship, and since Miriam had recovered from her trauma, I thought it would be good for her to be one of them.
Diva. Leaving Miriam in charge is foolish.
Apparently, Schmidt left Moore in charge.
Wow, what was he thinking?
Come to think of it, I have no idea. Gotta find Schmidt.
So where is he?
His shuttle ship is coming in now.
We have a problem. The Vanguard has been ship-nabbed. Ship-nabbed? Who would steal an entire starship? I don't know, but since we got a ship, we can go look for it. But sir, the Vanguard's such a large ship. What happened to the automatic defense systems? Who was in charge? Rick Marar. That's odd. You're telling me the Stronghold didn't see it, but the station detected a weird energy disturbance in the outer edge of the system where the ship was last seen. It appears to be a spherical energy pattern similar to the planet-sized space vessel we encountered a year ago. The thing we saw once in 2488. We don't know if it's really the aliens. Let's get up to the Stronghold and find out for ourselves. Where'd that come from? The Stronghold? What's she doing here? Hail it. We have our hands full.
Where's the Vanguard, Daniel Schmidt?
Murar had it, sir. Someone stole it while we were on the planet at Henderson's bachelor party.
Go find it.
I can't, sir. Not yet. We were going to buy passage on a Techite ship. Oh, for heavens, why? We have reason to believe that there was a sphere ship in orbit during the bachelor party, and it took the Vanguard.
I look forward to your report. Clark out.
He's upset. Mad even. And Nguyen picked a fine time to be reassigned to another ship. Hector 2K, give me an energy output reading. I want to know what that thing is capable of. The sphere has an energy output equal to that of a small planet's magnetic core. I detect no known way it could generate magnetic fields and not be solid. All right, let's try what we did last time. Concentrate firepower on the surface of the ball and blast our way out. Weapons ready, sir. Fire. Shot in the dark. All right, let's see what it can do next. What am I missing? I do not know what we're doing, sir. Neither do I. Don't let it bother you. Patchy, signal other parts of the ship. Get me someone who was on the bridge during the sphere ordeal of 2488.
Sir, there's one person who was also on the ship at that time. Miriam Kimchi. She's in the ship's lounge. Should I summon her?
All right.
Morar, what is it? Is that a sphere out there, or am I still stoned from the Viridian apple jam?
It's a sphere. We were hoping you could help us. We've broken orbit and are headed off at overlight speed. How did we get out of this last one?
Let's see. There was another ship, the Zuri ship, owned by Raxler, and he fired first. It did nothing. Then Raxler and Clark fired, and that did something. The ball began to break up.
Too bad that we do not have a Raxler to help us now. But maybe we don't have to. Someone has to fly a shuttle and use that.
I will go.
All right, go. But when I order you, fire at the same time I do. Yes, sir.
Now in position and ready to fire, just outside the ship.
Ready, Patchy. Fire.
Firing.
It appears the shuttle has been obliterated, sir, and the lights are messed up. Where's the backup generator switch? I do not know. What do you want with me? I don't think it wants you, Miriam. It wants the ship. Who are you? Are you a maker? I am not. The ship has been to the Red Angel system and has seen the other fleet. We're not going to be here much longer. I want to make sure you remember us, Morar. We will not let you or your crew or your children forget. What are you? I've been waiting for the chance to get even with Divin Clark, steal his starship and make off with his entire crew.
He's not all there, is he?
You would know, Miriam. And now, I must warn you, you've come across someone very dangerous and very destructive. He has power you cannot even fathom. He poses as a threat, but he's a hologram.
Created by the beam that hit the ship, I bet. I recall that Clark destroyed the energy ball creator of the planet in the Red Angel system.
His projection ship must be out there. We've got to get out of here. Helm, take us to the edge of the wall, and we'll try to ram our way out.
Sir, wouldn't the energy destroy us?
Not likely. Our hold can take the energy of those energy plates on the wall without being destroyed. They're not as hot as they look. It's all friction. Ouch. Now we're back where we started. Damage report. Battery is battered beyond charge, sir. Damage to primary hull, but no breaches.
Damn, so much for your idea. What are we going to do now?
Well, someone's sure to have seen the sphere taking off. No doubt the whole fleet is out looking for us. But don't bet on it. I just hope Colonel Clark comes after us first. I'd hate to be left out here for years.
No way, I'm not going to be left out here for years. Please, God, come save us.
It's good to be back aboard a Starship. Command base too much for you?
No, but you have to sit down a lot. I see that Colonel Curran has agreed to help us find the ship. Well, then when do we begin?
We were guessing that since you studied the sphere from 2488, that you were good at finding a sphere that abducted the Vanguard this time.
But I've seen two spheres in 2488. The first was planet-sized and mysterious. You know, Colonel, that it was mostly guessing what we did inside there. The second was smaller, a more compact magnetic energy ball, about moon-sized.
One was blue and one was red. Dark is very smart.
Nice to see you again, too, Asloth. Yes, they have different polarizations. It's sort of like one of those hypothetical Dyson spheres, but much smaller. You have gravity and magnetism around a hollow singularity core. It's a very effective spaceship, the sphere.
How do we stomp out the termites in the attic? I mean, how do we find it?
That I don't know. Long time no see, Manny. Too long. I thought you'd been assigned to the Higashi. Went back to command, huh? Yes, I've been keeping busy trying to outwit all the guys in my outfit. So far I've managed well. What have you been up to? The usual stuff. Just got used to this console. I'm new on the ship. Yes, new stuff can be challenging. I'd like you to meet somebody. Manny, this is my fiancée, Jan. Nice to meet you. Manny and I used to be the notorious duo. We were just after your class, I think. Grunts usually don't hang out with other people. You ever tried communicating with one of those sphere things? No, I haven't, although we did pick up messages from the sphere, from a ship inside it. Could be there are many ships inside it, couldn't there? Yeah, a fleet could easily fit in one of those spheres. Beep, 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 beep. I think we just found it.
What do we have?
A strange energy reading, similar to the one encountered just before the Vanguard was taken by the ship, except it's dissipating fast. It's gravity waves, a warp trail. Something that large should leave a huge wake. Can we get inside one of the energy wake pockets?
Like a flea on a dog on a hot summer's day.
Lay off the sugar, Asla. It's possible. It is possible, but you would be risking all 90 crewmen aboard.
A gravity pocket? Well, if one of them leads to the sphere, that's fine, but what if it doesn't? I have to know where the ship is. It may help us to answer what makes that thing tick.
Don't let it cloud your judgment.
You can order me to.
All right, let's go find one of these hyperspace wakes.
I had a feeling you'd say that. Great minds think alike. Ha, now you're flirting with me. Tease. We got a fix on it. Plotting course to intercept. Ready hyperdrive. Engage. That extra sun isn't supposed to be there. That's the sphere. Yes, it is hollow and contains 75% less heat than the core of the last one. The outer edges are incredibly hot, almost to that of a red dwarf sun. Oddly enough, though, the inside is cool with the singularity, and it appears to contain a ship. Can we get inside? I wouldn't advise that. I'd hate to be trapped inside one of those things again.
Prepare to fire weapons between two of the largest surface plate.
Yes, sir. Fire! I don't believe it. We did it. I always knew you had good aim. Oh, shit. I goofed. It has us. I knew this was a bad idea. Hyperspace ready.
We'll never be able to get away.
What do you mean?
We tried it last time. If it weren't for Raxler blowing up the energy sphere maker, we'd probably still be in there.
How come the energy wall is back then?
They must have repaired it.
Who repaired it?
The aliens must have repaired the sphere maker, and now we're inside.
It's times like this that people should join hands and sing the hymn of the Republic. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
What so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming.
I'll say, does that star-spangled banner, yeah. Stop it, please. There's nothing worse than a song that's off-key. I suppose you have a better idea. No, I don't. But if I hear you singing again, I may be forced to lock you up in your cabin without any dessert. But you did not assign me a cabin, Colonel. Oh, God. I give up. Is that the stronghold? Hail it, Kimchi.
It's the stronghold. Channel open. I see you've been trapped inside one of Magoran's new toys. It seems they've been reviving the dead alien ships and reactivated the energy sphere creator.
So I gathered. Colonel, how are we going to get out of here?
How many losses have you sustained trying to get out of here yourself?
Just one. Patchy died trying to place a flanking shot against the sphere. I'm sorry, Asla. I see. Did she die in the melon rind? She died bravely. Good. She wanted to meet her end on her paws. She had very, very large paws. And 6 tits. I see.
We're coming over. Colonel Curran can coordinate efforts with us. We might have a way out of the sphere, if we're all in sync, as we were with the Zuri ship in 2488.
This sphere was meant to hold specifically our ships here, judging by the hologram generator and sphere maker we found on the asteroid moon inside the thing. It's not Zuri. Then who built it? We won't know if we blow it up. I don't want to be stuck in here, so we're going to take the risk.
We can analyze the pieces later, battle stations.
This should work out just as it did last time. First we break out, then we blow up the energy sphere creator on the planet. There will be no more spheres. The tactical officer is locked onto our computer and is prepared her systems for sync. We should be ready to blow the crap out of the sphere shortly.
Good work, Thompson, and wish her luck. The stronghold will need it. All hands, brace for impact and prepare to fire.
Ready here, sir.
The stronghold is aiming toward the opposite pole of the electromagnetic field by the boat. We rode it. Ready, plasma bank.
5, 4, 3, 2. Fire on that beam. Curran! Damage report. Minimal damage to our ship, save for 2 burned-out weapons batteries. As for the stronghold, it's too late. She's been decimated.
Manny, she was so young. Pat Curran was weird, but she will be missed.
We have to recover any survivors over there. Summon Dr. Dimpleson to the shuttle bay. We'll need a medical evacuation unit and burn prevention gear, too.
You think there's anyone alive over there?
Thompson, prepare the rescue team. It's a mess down there. Tried to get to the engine room and couldn't. Didn't see their medical team in there. Where'd their unit go? It appears their sick bay was hit. That'd put a damper on any rescue plans. Couldn't salvage the ship at all, sir. How could the energy sphere be so accurate at shooting? It hit the starboard side and disabled not only the bridge and drive system, it also blasted enough to disable the engines and lock us out of key areas.
Are you saying it was deliberately done that way?
It would appear so, sir.
We found about 12 survivors in escape pods.
The bridge, engineering, and the medical bay are gone. I see.
They knew exactly where to hit us. I believe it is the work of an unknown force.
Aliens did this?
No, it was humans. I don't believe aliens did it. First I thought it was aliens, but then realized it was silly.
Back to our bridge. Let us see who is behind the charade. As for the crew of the Stronghold, 35 were recovered from the ship, but the ship is destroyed.
We have reason to suspect that humans are behind the new sphere, not aliens. Human. I know it sounds ridiculous, but so is the idea that these things were made by long-dead aliens who left their machines running on the planet in the Red Angel system. It couldn't work. In fact, those humans wanted Raxler and you to be trapped, and then let you go. Therefore, there must have been a spy on the crew.
The Zuri.
The Messons.
The Meson. They must be in league with some other human colony, one with a lot of access to energy. Whoever it is, they trapped us, and we can't get free.
We can't try the same things we did last time.
Then let's allow the sphere to take us back to those who created it in the first place. I have a feeling we'll find the people who are behind the attacks, and we might also find out how the Laodiceans were able to destroy the ship. Sit tight and prepare for battle.
I've been waiting for a chance to fight.
Open a channel to their lead ship.
It is I, Wilcor of Latori, the astounding scientist Creole. Welcome to your demise. Once we figured out how to create planet-sized spheres, project ourselves across space, and play like aliens, we made a very clever ruse, don't you think, Colonel Clark?
The Messons are the Latori.
No, Grap, Asloth. Your people will be destroyed. We destroyed the planet base on Lydios because we knew if you found out where we launched that first sphere, you'd come looking for it. They want Rebia and Desiree. With that, control of the shipping lanes on both sides of the Zuri border. It was very clever. He couldn't have been so clever if he tried. Daniel Schmidt, you don't know the half of it. The alien artifacts we found were user-friendly. Once we figured out how to make a sphere, we made this. The angel was fake somehow? No, it is very much real. But the tech used to make it is not so advanced. Certain Terramorellian rebels assisted with the translation.
Wilcor, what are you saying?
We would have succeeded in invading the Earth, but we decided that that was stupid. Our puppet Erickson was killed, along with his crew, while attempting to build a super ship to come destroy me, against orders. He was an ass. Now he's flotsam.
And the spheres? You're in the captain's chair, Wilcor.
I am, sure enough, and I have wonderful friends. It seems there are dozens of these energy sphere makers. Now we intend to use them to destroy you. Prepare to die, Colonel Clark.
I have news for you, Wilcor. I have my own bag of magic tricks.
There's other starships coming in. It's the Luxxin, and the Zuri Garrison, and the Higashi, sir. This is Raxler, the 3rd Zuri Garrison. We stand ready to blow the grimaces off their faces. Clark, Godspeed to you, and hail all Zuri and Desiree. Curran was onto your little scheme, Wilcor, but we weren't really sure about it until now. Destroy Clark and his newfound friends. Fire all weapons. This is Sadre aboard the Luxxin. Take control of the energy sphere and activate it. No. Betrayed by your own pirates. Who would have thought? Shall we dispose of them, Colonel Clark? No. Fire at will. Destroy them all.
Well, we have no jurisdiction here. Neutral space. Do whatever you like, Raxler.
Oh, shit. I can't stand their kind of piracy. It gets in the way of my progress. Fire. Report. Wilcor's ship has been destroyed, and the Zuri fleet went to warp.
Left without even saying goodbye, and the sphere's gone. Just as well. The technology's too advanced for us.
Why are we just sitting here, sir? It's because the Higashi is yet to repair us, and we haven't anything better to do. Good enough reason, I guess. So I guess Asloth's back, or he's going to leave? I don't know. I could leave or stay for one more trip.
Take the helm, Mr. Asloth, and get us to rendezvous with the fleet.
Yes, sir. Dun. Colonel Clark, our former commanding officer, is up to his ears in trouble on the planet's surface. Why they offered him a job is beyond me. He's in exile in one of the Protectorate continents, and we're unable to get to him just now. The assumed controllers of Numissi are giving us no clues as to the whereabouts of the ships. The ship last reported finding a ship stuffed full of Zuri refugees fleeing their home planet, which has been all but deserted due to solar radiation problems. The Zuri ship is nowhere to be found. Henderson and Sarah are on assignment. I found something. I didn't see it before because it's giving off no electromagnetic energy signature, not even a light one, save for the sunlight, and that's how I found it. A ship. I believe we have located the missing Zuri ship. The ship is off the starboard baluster. On screen. It's not the Zuri ship, sir. It's the Talbot. She's been decimated.
80 people dead.
Was the command pod jettisoned? Checking for debris. Yes, Colonel. The pod left an ion trail leading to the planet Nemesis. Curious. They have ignored us until some weeks ago. Now they probably have prisoners from the wrecked ship. Probably. Helm, Asloth set a course for Nemesis. I think it's time Devin Clark come out of exile. He's the only one who can explain this if he can. He's also endowed with the ability allowing him to get all the women.
Asloth, that's not true. He never had me.
Well, most of them. I'm sure that our guest will be wondering about Clark at this very moment. She has been with Clark. Maybe she can help us. Summon Magoran Ambassador Roselighter to the command deck. And Asloth, I thought I told you to get us to Nemesis. Oh, I forgot, sir. I suppose you know why you've been called here. Yeah. What's that on the screen? We have just passed the remains of the Talbot. An enemy ship of unknown design destroyed it. We're going to Nemesis to get some answers, and you're going to help us, if you please.
I don't know what I can do about it, but if it has anything to do with Diva Clark, it piqued my curiosity.
You had some dealings with Clark before we knew him. You served as his counselor.
I served in a lot more categories than counselor. McLeon would attest to this, but she's gone. Schmidt, let's be honest here. Clark and I were lovers when he was barely experienced. You might say I was his inspiration.
This will never leave the bridge. Understand, my autonomous crew? Yes, sir. What did he say? Uh-huh. But if Clark was no older than Asloth when you met, you must have been...
Much older. I get you, Thompson. Don't even mention how old I am. It's not polite. But if you almost know, I'm 45. I was the older woman.
That's fine, Miss Leiter, but you no longer need to tell us details. We just want Clark and to get the planet to start talking. Nguyen, open a hailing channel. I am Proconsul Canriel of the planet Nemesis. What business do you wish to discuss, and why are you here? I am Colonel Schmidt of the Vanguard. I'm inquiring about a destroyed ship, one of ours, which was found in your solar system. You know anything about that, Canriel? I don't know anything about that. Canriel out.
They don't like you very much, do they?
A matter of understatement, Miss Leiter. Any ideas?
You're not going to get Canriel to answer any of your questions, that's for sure. I suggest we blast the council chambers and see if they talk after that.
And kill a bunch of people? Don't be so hostile. Nguyen, which continent is Clark on?
I believe I have the coordinates of the continent and city. He's in Festuaires on the southern tip of the eastern continent. I believe he's there since that's the only politically neutral place on the planet.
Then we're going to Festuaires. Thompson, later Asloth, you're with me.
With all due respect, sir, that would leave the bridge in the command of Richie Muar. Does she want to do that again, sir?
I should stay, sir. There won't be any trouble. Nguyen, you're with me.
No, I'm with Thompson.
That's not what I meant, and you know it. Try not to break anything. I will restrain myself. Festuaires is... We're going to begin to walk.
Your leg is in a splint, Darwin Thompson. There's really no way you're going to walk to Festuaires, and I'm not going to carry you. Doctor, come quickly.
He's dying. Damn ship. Broke apart.
You must rest, General there.
I see a ship. A marine landing craft.
Why, it's Schmidt, Nguyen, and Asloth.
We saw your trail of flares. You could have alerted the mutants with them, you know. It was my idea. Darwin Thompson, Mark Cat's older brother. I'll reprimand you later. Schmidt, you young bastard. I told you never to come rescue me. Darren, you're alive. Not for much longer. Just don't let them blow up any more ships. He's dead.
Asloth, where'd you learn how to fly a shuttle?
I'm still taking command lessons on the ship. My graduation will be next year. Tech aids can be taught. That actually made sense. I read it in a book.
Docking moorings secured.
Okay, we found them. You gotta go back for Schmidt and the others. I'll go back with him. I got a score to settle with the planet's leader. They used an attack ship to destroy the Talbot. If you intend to use the minimally armed shuttle, you won't get far. But I happen to have a few other attack shuttles on board. One will suffice.
Excuse me, sorry to break up the party, but you're going to the hospital bay at once.
No, I'm not.
Stubborn mule. He's going to hurt himself if he goes off on his own. I'll just fix a leg.
I could go with him, Doctor, but I have a ship to keep in one piece. And if the attack ship that destroyed the Talbot returns, I have to stop it.
All right, let's get the rest of you out of danger. You never crush me, you creeps.
Yes, we will. You mean you want to kill him, Sakita? Killing is killing no matter what you call it. And I want to give him one of those. And I want to castrate him.
Oh, come on. Can't we talk this over like civilized people?
No, we must kill him.
Schmid, you're spoiling my exit, but... Thanks for coming to save me.
Groveling at my feet, sir. It's embarrassing. I wasn't groveling. My knees gave out. Oh, well, we got here just in time. Colonel, the Talbot crew are dead, and Jason Darren was among them. We rescued 11 survivors and sent the shuttle back to the ship to get them. We have to get out of here.
I'm with you. When is it going to return?
The landing spot is about 5 miles from here, just outside the city of Festuous.
Wonderful. I get to go right back to the dwellers of this hellish little continent. They're not nice people, Schmidt, in case you hadn't noticed. They tried to kill me.
No, I figured. So what'd you do to tick them off? I'll tell you later.
Diva Clark, we meet face to face again. I missed you. The feeling is almost mutual. I heard one of the missing Messons say you wanted to go to bed with some of them. Is that true? Because if it is, then you've grown fairly repulsive since we last met. It was a misunderstanding. They seem to think that because I found a nice girl here that I, as a foreign person, did it with her.
Did you?
No, I didn't do that. You might say she had a crush on me, but I didn't, honest. What about that Zara girl? Is this a court-martial or a walk back to the shuttle? Both, by Leiter's estimate. My estimate is that you are not what you were years ago. Clark, there are some things you will never outgrow, and some things you would never tell your first officer. I would never tell you later. You may not realize it, but we're not an item anymore. Oh, I know that. But I was, and I was also your commanding officer. Let's hope you're not dating your new first officer.
Ambassador Leiter, I'm the straightest man in the ship. I didn't do it.
Don't worry, Schmidt. Your secret's safe with me.
I don't have a secret, Rose Leiter. I never slept with Clark. That's disgusting.
Okay. Sorry I suggested, but I thought you were still bisexual.
What? I think you're confusing me with my uncle.
I have no idea. Leiter, I think it would be best if you stayed here, found Canriel, and talked him into surrendering his knowledge. I think you can do that. It'll also keep you out of trouble. You want to get rid of me again? I will go to Canriel and get your fleet spying. I just hope you're happy. What was that all about?
Leiter is weird.
She blames me for getting kicked off the Vanguard. You remember. That's why she's been trying to meet me face to face and talk about it for years. I think the matter can wait for another time.
I don't know who they are, but they're very stupid.
Who's that?
The fleet is talking to them, claiming to be selling encyclopedias.
I doubt that. We have another guest to the ship. See him to the bridge quickly.
Yes, sir. Colonel Clark, you're back.
You wouldn't have sounded so grumpy. Well, what's this about a fleet of stupid people?
You'll see it soon enough. This way. Get there on your own.
One of our attack shuttles just left the ship, unauthorized.
What is going on?
Mr. Thompson, your brother has borrowed a shuttle and is attempting to stop the ship that attacked the Talbot. What? Get him back here.
I cannot. His shuttle radio is turned off.
That man was injured. How'd he get his shuttle? His leg was repaired, but still. I might have accidentally given him the idea, sir.
He's more OCD than me. He shouldn't be flying anything.
Mr. Thompson, come with me. We need to get him back.
Colonel, the shuttle carrying our new officer replacement has arrived. It's a shame we lost the last one. Yes. Should I go down there to meet her, sir? I'll go. I have nothing better to do. She has come to the bridge, sir. Welcome to the Higashi, Lieutenant Madman.
Thank you, Colonel.
I'm McFarland, Colonel of the transport vessel Higashi. I'm afraid we lost our first comm officer. You came just in time.
What happened to the hull? I saw a gaping hole in it when I flew by. That's how we lost him. The port bulkhead exploded. Pressure tank in the wall reached critical before the defective detector went off and blew the whole cabin to bits. He was killed instantly. Does that happen often?
Only when we don't get our shipments in by Tuesday. Uh-huh. They say, Mad Mav, can you fix the flickering screen?
I think so, sir.
Start working on it.
It's going to take some time. The unit is missing a few dozen processor chips. A hard drive was in here, but it's burned out. You're getting broadcast signals weekly from the planet, which is a miracle.
How long will it take? We need the comms working.
15 minutes, but I'll try to do it in 10.
New Yin, the fleet and the larger ship are attacking an incoming ship.
Positive ID on the large ship, Vatras-class attack cruiser, commanded by Kyle Grunt.
Red alert! All hands to battle station.
Sir, they just destroyed Darwin Thompson's shuttle. He's dead. Clark and Marquette aren't out of the shuttle bay yet.
They just left. Evasive action. Get us back in here. She is breaking apart, Colonel. Hold fast and bring her route to coordinates 013.44 mark. Starboard climb.
Colonel, the energy compensation grids are overloading.
Reroute to backup systems now. If the enemy hits us again, we are finished.
Colonel, the console's offline. The radar comes back.
We've had it, right. But I don't take kindly to being had. Tactical, fire everything you got at them. They just destroyed weapons and engineering, sir.
You mad, ma'am? Know anything about batteries and recharging subsystems? My expertise was command bridge operations. I'm not trained in drive system engineering. Besides, the engine room is gone. You are now. Go to auxiliary control and get them to fix the backup generators. We need power now. Oh, shit, the Raiders.
The colonel is unconscious.
The ship is a loss. Can we get to the shuttle bay?
I believe so.
We've got to get to the escape pods.
Oh yeah, the escape pods. Are you all right, Lieutenant?
Lacerations from something. Oh, that's interesting. It's a giant piece of console stuck in my chest. Huh. Get him off the bridge before that ship blows up.
Yes, sir. Used to be a piece of the view screen inside my shoulder. Ow.
I seem to be bleeding everywhere.
The emergency airlock cycled, and Thompson came through with a sledge.
You guys want to get out of here? Now's the time.
Let's get back to the Vanguard. Medical team stand by.
Gravity came back on. Ow.
Their captain is dead.
It's a madman. Get her to the resuscitation chamber, stat.
The other ones are coming around, but, well,
Concussion, internal hemorrhaging, broken ribs, broken tibia, and a very large piece of metal stuck in her chest.
brain function stimulator, resuscitation cuffs. You know this kid?
Yes, I know of her. He's lost so much blood. Damn, give me more current.
Oh, doctor, any more and you will cook her brain.
Units online. Do it again.
You're actually doing it.
No, I didn't. Brain activity's flatlining.
I have no Rebian remedies for this.
She's gone into a coma.
Dun 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 dun. Mr. Asloff, heard about.
Where the hell are they getting their firepower?
Raj is out cold. Not now. Get a new navigator up here. Fire weapons at the cruiser and blow the crap out of her. I'm tired of playing roulette. Well, if it's Russian roulette, it's usually a catch-22. And the trees have security cameras in them. Sir, what did you say? I have no idea. Where's the navigator? He's conked out on the floor. Shh. Dweeloot. Not that one. This new functioning one. I don't remember you. I'm Tu, someone of the Gashi, sir. Someone to look up to. Tactical. Prefer the weapon systems if you can find one that isn't destroyed. And blow that ship to bits.
Yes, sir. New system, but I think I got a lock on the bastard.
Destroy the Missy Raider ship. We blew the lead ship into next year, sir. But the Raiders are escaping. Then we will run into it next year, but I do not think it survived. I am Kwakim too from the Higashi. What was the crew complement of the Higashi? 57. There were only 5 survivors.
This is Dr. Lancaster in sickbay. Colonel McFarland has died. But Lieutenant Imadmav held on for a little while longer, but she has also died.
Imadmav and McFarland, Shizer. I'm tired of playing around with those idiots on the planet.
We couldn't get lighter out of their hands. Crap.
You really care, don't you?
You might say she taught me everything I know in many ways.
Ah, the ways that only intimacy can know.
You'll learn them soon enough when the right one comes around. She distracted me.
She distracted a lot of people, but don't tell her I said that. My lips are sealed. Aurora Petilla. You know her?
Unfortunately, yes. She and her traitor friends tried to steal a Starship in 2488. She failed, but she's probably not happy about that. Your new ally is right, but I do not think he was capable of it, being someone of your command. I am giving you an ultimatum, Clark. You will surrender the fight this instant, or we'll destroy you, totally.
Clark, Petilla means business. She killed a madman.
What? You lie. I didn't kill him, Madman.
Ah, but you did. Your ship attacked the small, barely armed service vessel he was serving on. He was the ops manager, and I was the science officer.
Then he died in the Zuri way. He was a fool, just the same. I do not want to fight anymore at this time, to give you a chance to consider my words. Surrender in 10 minutes.
She's gone. She's a real pain in the ass, but... Yes, but not in the good way. Clark, we'll come back again.
Yes, it seems I keep coming back to visit at the weirdest times. And I see we have a new friend.
Joaquin too, science officer of the late Starship Higashi. I'm Major Thompson. Nguyen is at my station. I see that. Since Petilla took the liberty of attacking us and destroying McFarland's crew, we should find a way to return the favor. The child is about to wipe out every living thing on Earth. Now what do you suggest we do? Spank her? Yes, Asloff. Techites are never normal. On screen. Colonel Clark, we have to quit meeting like this. Petilla will not survive this battle.
Well, we did graduate Command Planet at the same time. What's your plan?
We will create one of your diversions while we rat them out. If we get through this, it'll be all the Gelter dust cakes you can eat. Let us finish the Petilla line and grunt too.
It is of endings we discuss. Let us do it.
Cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war. Raxler's gone, but I think our 10 minutes are up, sir.
Oh, great. On screen.
I am Grunt Petia, commander of this vessel. Canriel and I have your Roselighter prisoner. You will surrender to me and my fiancée Aurora right now.
Or you'll never see her alive again. Mr. Asloth, take the helm and set course for the Nemesis primary sun.
What are we doing, sir? I don't know yet. Why are we doing it, sir? Don't question your superiors. Just do it.
If we get out of this alive, I get a field promotion to general for this. But I don't really want one. Sir, 3 ships, the Luxxin, the Tiger Claw, and the Dante, just entered the system. Still heading for the sun, and Petty is in hot pursuit. Open a channel to that deviant grunt fellow.
Aurora, you stupid, incompetent sister and slut. You weren't supposed to fire on the other ship.
I'm touched. You're such a manly man. Did you not know the old Zuri saying, he who beats her is destined to be beaten twice more?
Shut up, Clark. You've got nothing to prove.
Oh, yes, I do. Give me the coordinates where Roselighter is being held, and I will not destroy you. Fail to give me them, and my friends out there will kick your ship into the Nemesis sun.
You wouldn't dare.
Clark, you want the coordinates? I'll give them to you. They're in the old citadel on the planet.
Foolish traitor.
Oh shit, she's doomed us all.
Damn, I did not expect that.
There's a hologram of Lighter on the ship, but actually she's down on the planet, in the palace that we visited earlier.
Traitor.
Hail to Luxxin. Tell him to drag that asshole ship into the sun. Yes, sir, I hate maniacs like that. I agree, but it was her own brother. That's messed up.
The Petty family will rise again, like a phoenix from the ashes.
He's a dumb cough, but in the immortal words of Linda Day George, also a bastard bastard. Go ahead, kill him, but I was never here.
Hand over Roselighter now, or you will be destroyed.
The signal on the planet disappeared, sir.
Oh, great. I guess I have no reason to keep you around.
But Canriel takes us for fools.
His life signs aren't aboard that ship.
No, save me. You are noble. Space cops don't kill.
Mr. Canriel, this solar system is not in our jurisdiction. It's a Zuri planet. Anything can happen to your ship. Where's Roselighter?
You wouldn't dare. It's getting a bit hot over there. Hand over the coordinates to that lady. Or I just might accidentally nudge you into the sun. No, I'll admit to atrocities. I use the sphere technology to destroy my enemies. I'll admit to anything. Don't kill me. Oh.
Traitorous asshole. You ruined the draconian plan.
No, screw you, you incestuous pervert.
It was for the glory of the race of Draconia.
To be or not to be, Raxler.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh shit, what you do that for?
I've always wanted to see what happened if we activated a spear next to a star. Yeah.
Get us out of here. Hyperjump now.
The enemy ship is disintegrating, sir, but there's a massive buildup inside it. Clark, I can stop it. Go find Lighter. She's on the planet. There's no possibility of them destroying a star. That would be dumb.
Raxler, you don't have to do this.
I don't even admit it to myself. I always have. I've always loved you. Goodbye. The fleet is mad at us and will probably demote us for what we did on this mission. Yes, probably.
Seems we missed one heck of a party.
I love parties. I'll show you the ship's bar, then my quarters. Damn it, Henderson, you're cheating on me already. No, I'm not. This is the new guy. Sure you're not. I'm going to have to keep my eye on you. Well, we survived this.
A deal's a deal, I suppose.
You really don't have to take me up on that old bet.
Well, I'm going to collect.
What are you doing?
Sparring.
That is cute. Yes, it is disgusting. Zara and Henderson, you're back from your honeymoon. Yes, Colonel. It's not such a good idea we got married.
I was thinking about how we first met. If it weren't for Darren, we might have never met. It's pretty strange that we keep coming to each other's rescue, but now that you're married, that's all changed.
What we had back then was something special. I don't know if we ever can have that again, or would dare. After all, it was young Henderson who spirited you into my arms.
Yes, and you never let me live it down all these years. I'm surprised nobody but Lighter caught us. She thought we were lovers.
Besides, that's the past. I'm sorry about all the trouble I caused Diva.
It was for my own good, right?
We might be two different people if we'd never met. That may not be so bad. But it didn't happen that way. Like it or not, I'll always come back.
If you hadn't been my consort and lover in 2488, Lighter might still be part of the crew. That wouldn't be very good. It's a shame she went missing, though. Wasting a perfectly good Magoran ambassador didn't seem to be Canreal's style. Well, now we know too well what his style was.
Yuck. He kept loving in the family to the end. Anyway, she's not here. I just hope I don't become history. Seems all of your former lovers end up lost somewhere. Touche. Where are you off to?
Looking for Henderson, now that he doesn't have anyone to occupy his time.
I always thought you were meant for each other. You did? Yeah, I did. Is that a compliment or an insult? You decide, sir. See you around. Yeah, don't be a stranger, or I'll hunt you down and kill you.
Hello, everyone.
Where have you been?
Where no one dared go before.
Well, what you talking about?
I don't want to know. Not another mission. Not right now.
The end is just the beginning. What? Where'd you get that? It is cliché, Colonel.
Stations, everyone.
Where to this time?
Hurdle's discretion.
Little distraction. Last thing you need, but we'll do just fine.
I think Raxor sacrificed himself. He was in love with me.
Really weird. Bet Nervok's mad about that. You think he blew up all that sphere data when his ship exploded? Come on. Can't out-con a con man. He must have made copies.
Well, it's a good thing the Pitya family won't be making any more copies. Ew.
I don't even want to think about that. Take us home, Miss Dark. To Desiree.
Aye, sir. Course plotted and laid in. Colonel's log, stardate 2489.3. This is the final cruise of the Starship Vanguard under my command. Her ship and her history will shortly become the care of another crew, and to them we commit our future. We will journey to all the undiscovered countries, boldly going where no man, where no one dared go before. Dun, 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 dun.